Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada for high school football. It's homecoming night for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. They come in with a record of 2-3 to this high school football matchup with the 0-5 Red Lake Warriors. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast tonight. On the sidelines, Mike Erickson joins here this evening. We've got the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Red Lake Warriors. Last season, this was the season finale between these two squads. Ada-Borup-West traveled to Red Lake for that matchup. Tonight, the Red Lake Warriors make the trip to Ada-Borup-West in the Johnson Sports Complex for homecoming night for the Cougars. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast. As mentioned, Mike Erickson joins on the sidelines as we get ready for homecoming football tonight. The Cougars and the Warriors. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show. Fall into savings now on vehicle and farm implement tires. New tires at Bitker Inc. And, of course, tire repair available, too, from oil changes and, of course, service work done right for your vehicles. It's Bitker Inc. with our pregame show. Red Lake Warriors and Ada-Borup-West Cougars here in the pregame show. We'll catch up with the coaches, and we'll get you set up for the matchup tonight. The Cougars and the Warriors on KRJB Radio 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com.
At the Bennett Hoogland Agency, we know farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. And in a small town, a handshake still means something. That's why we take the time to get to know you, your farm, and your family, because your success is our success.
Whether you're growing row crops or raising livestock, we'll help you build a risk management plan that fits your farm like a well-worn pair of work boots. We will also walk you through disaster or farm programs.
Stop by and see us in Ada or Moorhead, or give us a call. At Bennett Hoogland Agency, we're not just your insurance agents, we're your neighbors. We're an equal opportunity provider.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
Students and staff at Ada-Borup-West are excited about school year opening for 2025. While the Ada-Borup-West High School students will begin on September 2nd, the Ada-Borup-West Elementary School will have their Cougar Kickoff Days September 2nd and September 3rd, with classes officially beginning on September 4th. For questions leading up to opening day at Ada-Borup-West School, call 218-784-5300 or visit ada.k12.mn.us. Welcome back to school from Ada-Borup-West School District.
What happens to your business when you step away? This is Kurt Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. Succession planning is key to preserving what you've built, and our team is here to assist business owners and address transition strategies that help preserve value and prepare for continuity. Whether passing to family or selling to a partner, we'll help you plan with confidence. Get in touch with a call to Franzen Investment Services at 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, and SIPC.
Welcome back to yourliveevent.com as well. It's homecoming night for Ada-Borup-West. The Cougars play host to the Red Lake Warriors here tonight. The Cougars are wearing the whites this evening. They'll be in the white uniforms with the red numerals and letters, black helmets, black pants. And the Red Lake Warriors will be wearing the red uniforms tonight, red jerseys, red tops, red helmets and black pants, white numerals and letters. The colors of the game here tonight are presented to you by McCullum's Hardware in Ada. With the most advanced paint mixing and matching technology in the area, McCullum's Hardware's knowledgeable staff is ready to help you with all of your painting projects. Choose from thousands of Valspar paint colors or bring in your own to match. Valspar's Medallion Paint and Primer dries quickly and cleans up easily with soap and water. Plus, the durable, fade-resistant color stays beautiful season after season for a look you'll love. Only available with independent retailers. Find Valspar Medallion Paint and Primer and McCullum Hardware in Ada with our colors of the game. We'll come back in our pregame show brought to you by Bitker Inc. We'll have our pregame coaches' comments. We'll be catching up with the head coach of Ada-Borup-West football, Paul Tingham. We'll also catch up with Nolan Desjardins, who is the head coach of the Red Lake Warriors. All part of our pregame show tonight from Bitker Inc. on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
When you experience the loss of a loved one, you can trust the Cease Family Funeral Homes to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. The staff at Cease Family Funeral Homes is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need, and they take pride in their responsibility to lighten your burden as you take the first steps toward healing. Located in Black Duck, Bemidji, Cass Lake, Park Rapids, and Nevis, Cease Family Funeral Homes.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Welcome in the viewers on YourLiveEvent.com. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Bitker Inc. with our pregame show and our pregame show coaches' comments. They're presented to you by River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, and the Georgetown Farmers Elevator. Georgetown Agronomy working with you, the area farmer. Let's bring in the. You guys are good wherever you want to be there. We'll hold you steady right there for our pregame conversations. Got to make sure you're in right position. We've got the head coach of Ada-Borup-West football down in the field. Mike Erickson stands by with Coach Paul Tinjum.
Coach Tinjum, thanks for joining us here. Coming off of a nice victory last week, went into preparations this week to get ready for Red Lake.
We just kind of focused on our things that we needed to work on as a team. We played a really good game last week, and we just hope to improve on that. So we worked on the things we felt we could do better at. So that was our main focus of the week.
What does a successful night look like for the Cougars?
Just come out intense, I think, and just take care of business right away. We just need to, play football the right way tonight, and I think if we do that, we'll be fine. We just, the goal is to, just play as well as we can again, get on a little winning streak here, hopefully, as we get toward playoffs, and hopefully this is another W for us. We're hoping.
Well, good luck to you, and we'll catch you throughout the game.
Hey, thank you.
That is the head coach of Ada-Borup-West football, Paul Tinjum, joining us in the pregame conversations. The pregame coaches' comments are presented to you by the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, working with you, the area farmer, GeorgetownFarmers.com, and by River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. Let Lori, Emily, and the team at River's Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead go to work for you and help you if in your search for the best insurance for your home, your auto, your life insurance, health insurance, or if you're looking for business insurance. You might be looking for that kind of insurance too. I'm saying Lori, Emily, and the team at River's Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead is able to help you. We continue on with our Bitker Inc. pregame shows. We're watching the coin toss here tonight between the Red Lake Warriors and the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Cougars and Warriors pregame show from Bitker Inc. continues next on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
And back on yourliveevent.com. It is high school football tonight. Our Bitker Inc. pregame show continues as we gear up for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Red Lake Warriors. Bitker Inc. with our pregame show. Fall into savings on vehicle and farm implement tires at Bitker Inc. And you can also call them 218-456-7467. Bitker Inc. with oil changes, tire repair, and of course new tires. It's found at Bitker Inc. Plus, those farm implement tires are always important to have as well. We continue on with our pregame show, and we're going to have our pregame coaches' comments continue. It's brought to you by Rivers Edge Insurance Agency Halstead and by the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and GeorgetownFarmers.com. Wishing you a safe and successful harvest. It's the Georgetown Farmers Elevator with our pregame coaches' comments along with Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead. As we're going to be getting down to the field here in just a moment, Mike Erickson is going to be standing by here just as they're getting things all lined up here with the coaches. Nolan Desjardins is the head coach of the Red Lake Warriors. I'm going to see if we can't get a couple of words with Coach Desjardins here in the pregame show. What's the word? Good word there, Mike.
We'll get him here. I think he's on his way.
Perfect.
He's just trying to get his offense lined up here and getting some guys properly equipped. So
perfect.
All those head coach things.
Oh, you got to get head coach things taken care of, and we're just doing radio things, which is just fine. So we'll get Coach Desjardins. He's getting everybody in order here for the Red Lake Warriors, and then we'll get Nolan to have a quick chat. Again, a reminder that Rivers Edge Insurance Agency Halstead and the Georgetown Farmers Elevator bring you our pregame coaches' comments. Rivers Edge Insurance, Lori, Emily, and the team, they can help coach you and your family and your business for all of your insurance needs. As this time, we can also get you ready here as we'll be talking again in our pregame show. We'll get to the starting lineups here in just a bit as best we can. We'll also be talking about those keys to the game and field conditions as well on this gorgeous day. We had 91 degrees for a high temperature on October 3rd. At the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada, in the community of Ada, saw just an absolutely above average high temperature kind of day. I know the forecast calling for some changes here this weekend, but we'll certainly get to that as we can talk. May as well talk a little bit about our field conditions here as we await coaches. Nope, coach is coming over right now, so let's get to it. Rivers Edge Insurance Agency and the Georgetown Farmers Elevator with our pregame coaches' comments. Mike Erickson's got the head coach of Ada-Borup-West football. Mike Erickson's got the head coach of Red Lake football. Nolan Desjardins down on the field.
Yeah. We got your live event tonight too, my friend. Okay. So, Coach, thanks for joining us here. What was your week of preparation like? Are the boys ready to play?
Just battling injuries, and then healthness-wise right now, there's a lot of sickness in our community, so we're just making sure everybody's healthy, going over all our fundamental stuff with our hand washing and all that, but we have 10 kids out for tonight's game.
Oh boy, so a little short-staffed here. So what does a successful night look like for Red Lake?
I'll just keep the ball on the ground, just try to try not to turn the ball over, just try to eat up the clock as much as we can.
Well, good luck to you and have fun tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate that. That's Coach Nolan Desjardins of the Red Lake Warriors. We have much respect for Coach Desjardins and the Red Lake Warriors making their trek here today to take on the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. It is a homecoming evening for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars taking on Red Lake. It is a Rivers Edge Insurance Agency and the Georgetown Farmers Elevator bringing you our pregame coaches' comments. Bitker Inc. with our pregame show tonight on 106.5 FM KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Stick around, more to come. We'll talk field conditions, keys to the game, and get you ready for kickoff. Warriors and Cougars on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Are you pregnant with your first baby? Be a better parent tomorrow with good advice today from a personal nurse. Nurse Family Partnership provides the information, advice, and support you need throughout your pregnancy and after your baby arrives, all at no cost to you. Your personal nurse will be there whenever and wherever you need them, making sure you and your baby are healthy, strong, and thriving. For more information, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media. Together, we can build a better future.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. Kevin Kochman with you tonight from the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada. Down on the field joining me tonight is one-time Region Amateur Baseball Manager of the Year, Mike Erickson, who joins us tonight. And let's talk field conditions, Mike, as we get a chance to do some field condition reporting. Brought to you by D&D Mowing. Let me get my notes on D&D Mowing, otherwise Dave's going to audit me up here in the booth. Field conditions from Dave Dahl, D&D Mowing. Mike Erickson, what's the field conditions like here at the Johnson Sports Complex?
I would say nearly perfect. Things are painted well, mowed well. Sprinklers have been on this week, and the temperature is very nice. A little bit of wind coming from the south, but should make for a nice night of football.
It should be for a nice night of football. I think the only thing that the field condition is seeing that right now is we're seeing an abundance of golf carts and razors and things like that, which I don't know if that's necessarily the best thing for those field conditions.
Maybe not.
But I'm not here to. I'm not policing it.
No, I mean, people on the track.
Things of that nature.
Things of that nature.
Yeah.
Yes.
Popcorn on the track.
Popcorn. Yes. I think
mostly
the birds probably took care of that.
I think they did a good job. But the field conditions are fantastic, superb for an October Friday. D&D Mowing, Dave Dahl, 218-556-2116. From regular cutting and bagging of leaves this fall, hey, thatching and bagging in the spring, Dave Dahl. He'll handle it all, whether big or small. He's Dave Dahl. Just remember, call Dave Dahl. 218-556-2116. As we talk field condition reports, some good things are happening in the world of field conditions here tonight, so that is good. As far as the contest tonight, Mike, we share this note. Ada-Borup-West 2-3 coming into the game. They got right last week. We had the game on against the Crookston Pirates when the Cougars went to Crookston. They got right last week. Offense got going, and a lot of things were positive for Ada-Borup-West. And I think health-wise, it appears the Cougars are in pretty good health at this stage right now.
Yeah, it seems like we got a few more guys on the field, and I think we're just down to Brody and David on the sideline. So, and those guys have been obviously out all year. So, yes, to your point, I think Ada-Borup-West is looking a little bit healthier. Red Lake, on the other hand, they're dealing with some illness, it sounds like. They had 10 players not make the trip.
That is not ideal, and I know Coach Desjardins talked about this, and I know there's a few guys here that have made some plays. Red Lake had a season opener against Cass Lake being a pretty good football contest between those two squads. They were really solid. One note about Red Lake is that people have talked about, of course, the losing streak that they're on, and that's what it is. One thing is for sure, this season through this is week 6. They have made it to every game, and even with the short numbers, limited numbers, guys out with injury or sickness tonight, they're here and they're ready to play football.
Yeah, and there's certainly a level of respect for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not an easy thing to do when you got that hanging over your head.
No, not at all. And from that standpoint, it is what it is. But as records go back, it's dating back to 1999 for when Red Lake would have had a victory in a varsity football game. Now, in between that time, okay, that's 26 years. They've had 7 trips to the state boys basketball tournament. Don't forget it.
Yeah, there's certainly not a lack of athletes in Red Lake. They've had a really nice tradition in basketball, but that's just it is just. I don't have the answer for that. Some people maybe closer to the story might, but sometimes those things just are what they are.
No, exactly, and so we'll see how it unfolds here tonight. Ada-Borup-West in the whites tonight. The Red Lake Warriors wearing the red and blacks as far as their uniform selections for this evening, and we'll see how it all unfolds on the field tonight. The Cougars and the Warriors in high school football as we get a chance to talk keys to the game here in our pregame show from Bidker Inc. And talking keys, Mike, I know Coach Desjardins said it pretty simple. They want to just be able to execute, limit those turnovers and execute. They're able to do that. They certainly can move the football at times. They put it in the end zone 4 times in the season opener against Cass Lake Bena. Since then, they have not been able to put one on, so they're hopeful that they can have some offensive presence here tonight. They're going to look at guys like Isaac Jourdain at a quarterback spot, or Isaiah Oakgrove in a backfield, and Demetrius Harris and Jake Anderson, a couple of guys that are going to go out there and play football here tonight for the Warriors from Red Lake. So, they're going to look for that, and it is Ada-Borup-West. Coach Tenzum says they want to just get things going right out of the gates and put things together to start here tonight.
Yeah, it's you look at Red Lake, they certainly passed the eye test in some ways. There's some large fellows over here, and as you said, Coach Tenzum, they're trying to iron things out. They've made some. You go from game 1 now to what are we on, game 6. They've made some adjustments to how they run their offense.
No doubt, and they, like we said, the offense got right last week, so we'll see what they could come out with here this week. This is the Bidker Inc. pregame show. We talked about the field condition report. How about this? Got to throw this out there, and no shameless plugs at all, Mike, but the second graders were out here cleaning up the Johnson Sports Complex, part of the homecoming week activity, and I think they did a pretty darn good job.
I think so, too. I think there's some high-quality second graders out there that did some good work.
There's a few of them, I think. And
you know any of them?
I might know a few of them. Mr. Sturton's class and Mr. Oysted, Mr. Tenzum's class, they got the grounds looking up real. I heard there was a lot of neat finds by those second graders. They found a lot of neat stuff out here, too.
Oh, I'm sure. It's just... what do they say about one person's trash?
Yeah, well, it's another person's treasure. You're darn right. We're going to have the starting lineups and the opening kickoff coming up. This is the Bidker Inc. pregame show. Ada-Borup-West in Red Lake. It's homecoming night for the Cougars. They take on the Warriors tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car. Because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
Glasses say so much about your personality and personal style. At Valley Vision Clinic, they are happy to work with you in selecting frames that complement your features and vision needs as well as fit your budget. If you're not sure that glasses are for you, ask the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada about contact lenses. There are many advantages to consider when determining if contact lenses are right for you, and the knowledgeable staff at Valley Vision can answer any questions you may have. For all your eye care needs, call Dr. Dave Solseng and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada, 784-4091.
This is Bruce Visser of Visser Grading. Visser Grading is a road maintenance contractor for the roads in Hendrum, Pleasant View, Lockhart, Anthony and Green Meadow Townships, Mary and Winchester, Strand and McDonaldsville, Hegney and Halsted and Lee Townships. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to blade and grade your roads, and we look forward to serving you for many years to come. Visser Grading wishes all students the very best in all of their activities. Visser Grading says give it your all in the academics, athletics, and the arts. Being involved in your school and its activities promotes teamwork that will guide you towards success.
We're getting ready for kickoff. This is the Bickering pregame show. Ada-Borup-West and Red Lake getting ready for the opening kickoff. Our pregame show starting lineups are brought to you by West Main Pizza and Ada and the Red Lake and of course the Red Lake Warriors offense and defense. We're going to get those starters. But West Main Pizza, Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, they'd love to see you at West Main Pizza. They're more than just pizza. Try the new $7.95 weekday lunch specials that are available from West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. Let's talk starting lineups here as the Cougars and Warriors teams are announced as a team here tonight. The Red Lake Warriors and Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Cougars starting lineups here tonight. They're going to go with their starting defense here this evening. Cougars starting defense includes up front Natan Visser, Jimmy Duncan, Jackson Reitmeyer, and Titus Nelson. The linebackers, Aiden Berger and Emery Mahonen. Safeties, Gavin Johnson, Christian Vischer, and Edgar Carranza. Corners are Renee Zenteno and Mitchell Finney. Cougars coached by, of course, Paul Tingham, Nate McCraven, Kenley Walleen, Dan Jorgensen, Zach Oisted, Jeremy Peterson, and Noah Munson. Cougars in the whites, black pants, black helmets, red numerals, and letters. The Red Lake Warriors, we'll talk more about their starters, but we do know this. Demetrius Harris, Jake Anderson, Isaiah Oakgrove, Isaac Jourdain, Xander Papagiorgio, Vin Bolio, and Charlie Morgan among those that'll be out there in the starting lineup for the Red Lake Warriors. Starting lineups here tonight from West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. And a reminder that, of course, they're ready for the $7.95 daily lunch specials, weekday lunch specials at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. Kevin Kochman along with Mike Erickson joining us here tonight on the field for this one. And triple duty for me, Mike. I'm also camera guy tonight.
Oh, wow.
Hey, it's going to be great.
Wow. You're a man of many talents.
Well, it's going to be something. I'll tell you that much. Thanks to Kaylin on engineering as well with R&J Sports. She'll have the Sports Nightcap later on here as well. For the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, we have big news when we get to the kicking situations, but right now for Ada-Borup-West doing the kicking will be Miles Crocious. If we can get there, we do have an update. After long last, Rafael Lasarda is the name of the kicker we may see later, number 88. Lasarda. It was the mess. It was the whole thing last week. Nobody knew, but we know now. Welcome, Rafael Lasarda. For the Red Lake Warriors, back deep to receive Isaac Jourdain, and also deep to receive is Demetrius Harris, and Crocious will have it teed up. And our opening kickoff is underway in Ada-Borup-West. We'll have this teed up. It'll bounce, and the Warriors will collect it. And met at the 35-yard line, it'll be Warrior football to start 1st and 10 here tonight.
Miles Crocious has kind of a different philosophy as a kicker. Usually the kicker is one of your safety guys, but he just went up and tackled the guy.
That's what Miles Crocious does. We're going to have the ball officially marked at the 35-yard line. Red Lake will have it on their own 35, 1st down and 10. As we are ready to go here with high school football. The ball will be spotted at the 35 as the Warriors going left to right or from north to south as we see it here from the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada. Warriors are going to break the huddle. And Red Lake offensively, the quarterback will be Jourdain. He'll be back in the pistol formation. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Shotgun with running backs on either side. High snap to Jourdain. It's over his head. He'll jump on top of it. No, Ada-Borup-West is going to recover the snap as it's going to be the Cougars picking up the football, and it'll be Cougar football now inside the 25. They'll have it marked, I do believe, at about the 23, 1st and 10, Ada-Borup-West.
Renee Zenteno jumped on the ball to recover that fumble.
All right, so the Red Lake Warriors' first possession, a fumble, and it'll be Ada-Borup-West football. The Cougars will have it from the Red Lake 20, I'm going to say officially 24-yard line. Ada-Borup-West offensively, they're going to go with their traditional starting lineup, including Connor Nelson at the quarterback spot, as the Cougars will shuffle in a few players. It'll be first down and 10 Ada-Borup-West. They'll have the ball spotted at the Red Lake 24-yard line. Cougars will have receivers split each way, 2 to the left, 1 to the right side of the formation. Nelson is the quarterback. In the backfield, Ames Facino, Braxton Hendricks. Nelson, the quarterback, will take a step back and will look to the left. He's going to go to the end zone. He's firing a pass, and it's 2 receivers there. Who's going to end up with it? It's a touchdown, and it's going to be a catch made by Braden Doing. Touchdown, Ada-Borup-West, a 24-yard connection.
He's been looking for that first touchdown. He returned an interception last week, but it was called back on a penalty.
This score comes here with 11:44 to play in the first quarter. Ada-Borup-West, Nelson to Boeing, 24 yards. So the Cougars will now attempt the extra point, and it looks as though they will actually attempt an extra point kick, and Boeing will do the kicking. And doing the holding tonight will be Mitchell Finney. Look at that.
He's ready. All-star here.
He's ready. Snap spot. Nope, Mitchell Finney says we're running. Throw it to the right. Pass is caught. That's Rudy Reyes. 2-point conversion is good. On the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, after the 2-point conversion, Ada-Borup-West leads Red Lake 16 seconds into the football game, 8-0 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
After a fumble, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars recover at the Red Lake 24-yard line and score on their first play of offense. In fact, 2 receivers were going for the football. It ends up in Braden Boeing's hands. A Connor Nelson, Braden Boeing 24-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion. Pass is good from Finney to Reyes, and Ada-Borup-West leads at 8-0 over Red Lake, 16 seconds into the football game. Mertz will kick this one away, and this will be an end-over-end kick that's going to roll and roll and roll all the way back to the 15-yard line, and Jourdain's going to have it on an end-around. He's going to be spun and dropped right there. Mertz in on the tackle at the 19-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10 for Red Lake.
You mean cautious.
I, of course, meant cautious, yes.
But that's okay.
That's what you're here for.
He did it twice now. He kicked the ball and then went and made the tackle.
You know, there was a kicker/punter in the NFL that used to do that. Now he's a major personality in the media world. Yeah. So maybe Krashis has a future.
Maybe.
I know one thing he did a really nice job running camera. Maybe in the second half he wants to run camera. I'm not sure. We can always ask him. At any rate, 8-0 Ada-Borup-West leading the Red Lake Warriors. Red Lake's Jourdain will be the quarterback, and he will be this time under center. He's got 2 backs behind him, including number 20 out there this time for the Warriors. I don't have a name on that one right this moment, but they give. And carry is going to be given right there. So the Warriors going to jump ahead for a gain of, in fact, going back to the line of scrimmage, no gain on the play. It'll be second down, or they do say a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 upcoming for Red Lake.
Jimmy Duncan on the tackle.
Nice play by Jimmy Duncan. Also in the backfield that time was Isaiah Oakgrove there for the Red Lake Warriors. So Jourdain, the quarterback. They'll shuffle in a couple of players here as they do their best to get some guys in and out. This one is Jayshawn Dominguez, who brings in the play call for the Red Lake Warriors. This time, under center will be Isaiah Oakgrove. He'll be the quarterback on this play. Snap. Oakgrove's going to keep it himself, and he's going to try to dive ahead. Ball came loose. They say the ball is free. Now the whistle blows. A fumble recovery for Ada-Borup-West, and into the end zone is, for the Cougars, Natan Visser. A recovery of 15 yards and a touchdown for Ada-Borup-West.
That was a really unique play. That ball was on the ground for a long time, and everyone just kind of looked at it for a minute, and then picked it up and run.
So, 2 plays, this time in a fumble. So Ada-Borup-West scores this with 10:43 to go here in the first. Natan Visser, he goes 15 yards, fumble recovery touchdown. Check that one off the old card. Now we'll see if the extra point is attempted this time or if Finney's got another trick play up his sleeve.
And this is Mitchell Finney, just to be 100% on the same page.
Yeah, so people, I did not say, I said Mitchell, right? I didn't say Luke. No,
Right.
They are 2 different individuals. Snap spot. Boeing will get this kick into the north end zone. The kick is going to miss left. The kick is no good. On the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, 10:43 to play in the first quarter. It's Ada-Borup-West 14, Red Lake nothing on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Nearly 40 years, West Main Pizza has been serving up hot, delicious pizzas and other favorites, like sub sandwiches, calzones, chicken wings, pasta dishes, paninis, and more. With 2 locations on East Main in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, we offer dine-in, takeout, and online ordering at westmainpizza.net. Discover more than just pizza at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, your neighborhood favorite since 1986.
Well, we welcome you back to the Johnson Sports Complex, where Ada-Borup-West, they end up with a fumble recovery touchdown. Red Lake 2 fumbles on their 2 possessions so far. This time, Natan Visser, he goes 15 yards to the house. The extra point kick misses this time. And the score is 14-0, Ada-Borup-West leading Red Lake. Kevin Kochman, Mike Erickson down on the field. And T retrieval was important you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, it was actually the missed field goal. Carson Prothero goes and gets it and throws a left-handed spiral to left-handed Chris Ellingson.
Incredible stuff.
It's good stuff.
Warriors on a kick return and some space here for Red Lake on the return this time. Warriors going to squirt across the 30 up to the 35-yard line before the Warriors are tackled there. And the return man that time again for the Warriors, number 20 for Red Lake. And so don't have that one on our roster here for this evening. And so sometimes that's the case. Usually Nolan likes to give us like a, hey, here are the main names kind of thing when it comes to the roster. But as we heard, they're short 10 guys tonight with illness this week from Red Lake.
Yeah, maybe a little jersey swapping.
Oh, there's plenty of that. So, yeah, no doubt about it.
We had number 12, Ben Melby, on the tackle.
Okay.
And Coach McCraven's got kind of a different crew out here. He's got Mitchell Finney at a corner and Edgar Carranza at a safety. I'll let you go here as we go play here.
Sure. Jordane's going to be under center again for the Warriors. As it's going to be a turn and hand the football off, and it's going to be Oak Grove that time on the carry. He's going to get the Bell's cow share. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Red Lake Warriors. 10:20 to go in this first quarter.
Front line, we got Jimmy Duncan and Jackson Reitmeyer at the tackles. And we just subbed in, actually. We got David Hilliard and, Michael Smith replacing those 2.
Hey, Michael Smith, he ran camera for us a couple weeks ago.
Once upon a time,
Michael Smith was there. And did a fine job that night, too. In fact, that was the last time that head official. Oh, back to pass. Oak Grove's going to fire a pass, and it's caught. The Warriors going to get a little pass play here and get across the 50 up to the 45-yard line, as that one's going to go the way of Demetrius Harris from Oak Grove on the pass that time.
We have a flag on the play here.
No. Well, we'll see what the flag is all about. Head official Mike Martin here tonight. It's going to be against the Warriors, so we're going to negate the play. It was a great play. Oak Grove threw a nice pass. Demetrius Harris, who's the leading receiver on the Warriors roster, got down the field, but I think we had a legal man down the field.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
So it'd be a 5-yard penalty, and, yep. That's exactly it. So 5-yard penalty, and so going to move it back. It'll be 2nd down and 15 upcoming. Most importantly, negates the play. So positivity, though, for the Warriors, albeit needing to come back. Our officiating crew tonight, as mentioned, Ryan Anderson, Jackson Lingus, Brady Fensky, Chris Ellingson, Borup native, and Ed Hockley, better known as Mike Martin. Warriors going to do a reverse here, and it's going to be snuffed out by the Cougars' defense as give to Xander Papagiorgio that time for the Red Lake Warriors. Not much doing. It'll be 4th down.
Gavin Johnson on the tackle. Really nice job on the outside contain.
Absolutely. Gavin's had a nice season in either backup role or fill-in role. He's done a really nice job when he's had the opportunity on defense.
He's had to step up a lot this year. Obviously the Cougars have been dealing with some injuries in the last couple weeks, and he seems to be the next corner or the next wide receiver on. He's going to go back to receive the punt here, and a nice thing about Gavin is he's ready for it. He's a tough kid that loves the weight room.
It is a fourth down, by the way, as Jourdain's going to punt the football away. It angles to the Red Lake sideline. It'll be out near midfield. Decent kick that time by the Red Lake Warriors. Looks like they're going to officially mark it here. They'll walk it back. I do believe they'll have it right around the 48-yard line, and it does say it crosses midfield. So it's Cougar football as 8:56 remains first quarter. Cougars lead 14-0 over the Red Lake Warriors here tonight. They will have the ball on their own 48-yard line here. So, let's see here. We're getting this all figured out on the stat sheets as we get ready to kick this one now with Ada-Borup-West offensively. Own 48, first down and 10, Cougar football. Connor Nelson will be the quarterback. Under center, two backs in the backfield. Cougars will turn and hand the football off. This is going to be Ames Facino, who's going to break a couple of tackles. And there goes Ames Facino down the sidelines. Ames Facino goes almost untouched into the end zone. 52 yards. Ames Facino into the end zone. Touchdown, Ada-Borup-West.
Really nice gap set up by the Cougar offensive line. Got all their assignments on that one, and Facino had a nice lane to run through.
The touchdown comes here in the first quarter with 8:44 to go. Facino goes 52 yards on a touchdown run. So we will see the Ada-Borup-West Cougars try an extra point kick again. This time, we got it. Rafael Lasarda is going to kick the football. Last week, we had to figure out Mr. Lasarda's last name. And thanks to the efforts from high school principal Josh Carlson, we got it. Lasarda's extra point kick is up, and it is good. On the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars lead the Red Lake Warriors. 8:44 to play first quarter. 21-0 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
The fall postseason for Minnesota and North Dakota high school football and volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Going down the field, it's picked off here from Kindred. Tanning Johnson to the 30, to the 25. Johnson, could he go? Yes, sir! A 45-yard pick six for
Takes it up, played high in the air by Horkin. Here's risky left side off of a touch. Kept alive Thornton. Now played high. Angle, Severson, smash! Count, good!
Check out the postseason schedule on YourLiveEvent.com.
Welcoming you back to the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada, where the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, one play of offense. They go 52 yards to the house and lead at 21-0 over the Red Lake Warriors. 8:44 to play here in the first quarter on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Ames Facino on the 52-yard touchdown. See Miles Crocious tee it up again. Deep back to receive for the Red Lake Warriors. You've got two guys deep back, including Mr. Jourdain, who stands back to receive. The kick from Crocious will be a strong kick, end over end, and Jourdain's going to pick it up at the 20-yard line. He's going to flip it back, and the Warriors are going to try to develop something here, but stopped at the 27-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10 for Red Lake. They'll have it first and 10 for their next possession of offense here tonight.
That was a nice little adjustment. That was their one way to get Crocious not to tackle the returner.
Well, very, very true.
Crocious has just been going down, and I know 2 out of the 3 times now, 2 out of the 4 now, it's been Crocious.
Yeah, his job is to go and make play, right? Go out there and make a play. That's the key factor. It's
you don't put saddles on wild horses. So.
I've heard that factor before. Now, going to the Red Lake Warriors offense here, looks like they're going to have Jourdain under center again, and a couple backs in the backfield, including Isaiah Oak Grove. Oak Grove now going to hand the ball off, and this is going to be a handoff in the backfield going to Papa Giorgio again on a reverse. He's stalled. Papa Giorgio back behind the 25-yard line. They'll stay him at the 23. It's a loss of 4 on the play.
Natan Visser and Jackson Reitmeyer on the stop.
So they started this drive on their own 27-yard line. There we go. And so it'll be Red Lake football back at the 23 now. 8 minutes to play first quarter. Ada-Borup-West with a 21-0 lead here on what looks to be a crystal clear night here at the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada on homecoming Friday for the Cougars at Ada-Borup-West. Warriors will come out and will line things up. Their quarterback, Jourdain, will turn and hand the football off, and this is Oak Grove. Isaiah Oak Grove's going to push forward, crossing the 25. Looks like they'll get him up to the 26-yard line. Going to give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up third down for the Red Lake Warriors. Not much for Oak Grove that time, but he goes forward. Looking for positivity, and we heard Coach Desjardins in the pregame conversations telling us, having a positive experience tonight, but trying to limit turnovers. They turned it over on their first couple possessions, and now are trying to just get some semblance of an offense to go, and that's certainly the goal here on this one. As Jourdain will come out under center, they'll have split backs in the backfield with Isaiah Oak Grove, the main back, and he's going to get the ball. He's going to throw downfield. They're going to try to find Demetrius Harris. The ball is incomplete. Harris was covered. Ball was bobbled. Incomplete pass. And that'll bring up now fourth down. Oak Grove to Harris, an incomplete pass. It brings up fourth down with just over 7 minutes to play in the first quarter. So Ada-Borup-West likely in a situation where they'll drop back into punt coverage.
Yes, it looks like Red Lake is going into the punt formation, so Gavin Johnson is going back to receive.
And Oak Grove is going to be the punter for the Red Lake Warriors. Good snap. Oak Grove's going to get the ball away. He's got a decent kick here. And it'll be Gavin Johnson bobbling it, but he eventually does fall on it there at the 48-yard line of the Red Lake Warriors. What'll be first down and 10 for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. 6:55 to play in the first quarter, and it's 21-0 in favor of Ada-Borup-West. So we'll get this all knotted down here in the play charts. Ada-Borup-West from their Red Lake 48-yard line. They've run 2 plays of offense and have scored on both, plus a fumble recovery for a touchdown defensively. As the Cougars will, I think, start to shuffle in some different bodies here to be playing the mainstay positions.
It looks like Renee Zenteno bringing in the play.
So that would mean Renee Zenteno will be the quarterback, but I think we're maybe missing a player, or they're discussing or confused. I'm not sure, but they're going to go out and run a play. Zenteno will be the quarterback. He'll have a couple backs surrounding him in the pistol formation. Zenteno will turn, and he is going to keep it himself. Now they're going to pitch it to the back here. And on the play is Mitchell Finney getting the carry. Finney's going to move forward. A gain of 3 on the play.
Cougars may be lucky to not be penalized there. There was a guy running off, but maybe they only ran that play with 10.
There was definite confusion when they got into the huddle. I could see that.
A guy just ran on, so I'm thinking they maybe ran that play with just 10.
It's entirely possible. They'll rotate out, and Zenteno is going to be the quarterback again for Ada-Borup-West. See if we get some more names out there. Finney is in the backfield. Also in the backfield for Ada-Borup-West will be Aiden Berger. Zenteno will be under center. On second down and 7 from the 45-yard line, and we're going to get a whistle before the snap. It could be against Ada-Borup-West. We're going to get a false start call on the Cougars. So move it back 5 yards, and it'll be second down and 12 upcoming for Ada-Borup-West. Cougars penalized for the first time here tonight. Move it back. They'll run the same play. Zenteno under center. One back in the backfield, and Zenteno's going to keep it himself. He's going to break away from one tackler. He's going to try to scoot away from another. Gets across the 40-yard line where he's eventually brought down. They're going to mark him at the 39-yard line. So with that, got a penalty flag out there? No flags. Okay. They'll mark the ball at the 39-yard line. He's going to gain back 10 yards. It'll be third down and 1 upcoming. $10 yards for Renee Zenteno on the play. So with that, 3rd and yard. Zenteno going to turn. He's going to keep it himself. He's in trouble. He'll try to scoot away from a couple tacklers, but down goes Zenteno on the play. Red Lake in on the tackle. A couple of guys flying around. In fact, I see a couple of guys coming off the pile, including Jarrell Strong. And it's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. 4th down for Ada-Borup-West.
Really good defense there by Red Lake. They really shut down that play and disrupted what the Cougars were trying to do.
So, 4th down for Ada-Borup-West. I would venture to guess they're going to go for it here. Cougars will come out, 4th down and 3 yards from the 41-yard line. Receivers each way. Zenteno is going to hand the football off, get away from one tackler. There's a flag coming down as Berger is going to have a first down, and he's rushed out of bounds. But we've got a flag down on the field. So I'm not sure. I can't even speculate on what this is going to be on.
I'm not 100% sure. It's
like it's coming back.
It's coming back. I was not looking at Mike Martin when I should have been.
We're locked in.
It was in the vicinity of a hold.
Mm-hmm.
Red Lake actually disrupted that play. That a really,
right away.
Really nice blitz.
It is
player went in untouched.
It'll be a 10-yard penalty, so it's a hold. It would have been a first down for Ada-Borup-West, but a 10-yard penalty means that it's now going to be 4th and 13 for the Cougars. They'll go diamond formation behind the quarterback, Zenteno. Fumble the snap. Zenteno pitch in the backfield, and the Cougars lose the football. The Red Lake Warriors are going to jump on top of the football, and the Warriors have recovered a fumble by Ada-Borup-West's second-team offense. That's one of those things that you watch that back on film for Zenteno and just be told, hey, just go down.
Yeah,
just go down.
Trying to do a little bit too much there. And,
yep.
That kind of, with experience, he'll figure that stuff out.
Yeah, of course. So Red Lake's going to have great field position. They'll be at Ada-Borup-West's 35-yard line.
Something to consider is the Cougars have not played much for JV games because of, 1, the size of their roster, and 2, the amount of injuries they've been dealing with. So this is about the first experience that these guys have been getting this whole season.
Jourdain goes with a long snap count. There was movement on both sides, and I think Red Lake jumped and had a guy about 5 yards down the field before Ada-Borup-West jumped. So they're going to have a 5-yard penalty and a false start.
There was some movement on the left side of the line that kind of triggered. I mean, I'm sure a host of Cougars jumped too, but typically if the offense moves, that's where they're going to call it.
So a 1st and 15 it'll be. Just over 4 minutes to play here in this first quarter. Back to pass. Oak Grove's going to throw the football, trying to find Harris. Ball is going to be bobbled and incomplete. So Oak Grove, the quarterback, or I should say the halfback pass, again, they were looking for Demetrius Harris downfield. Pass falls incomplete, and it'll bring up now 2nd down and 15 for the Red Lake Warriors.
You know, we talked about the solid history of basketball at Red Lake.
Yeah.
And those little flea flicker plays kind of remind me of like a little alley-oop,
sure.
That sort of type of play.
Yeah.
So maybe there's a little bit of a connection there.
Sure, yeah, get it up to a guy who can jump after it. And, Oak Grove, we've seen him also already line up under center a couple times. Jourdain's going to sling it this time. Jourdain looks down the field. His pass is incomplete. He was looking for Harris that time, and Harris just had the ball go through the fingertips, incomplete. That was Jourdain that time with the delivery, and Harris was there. Ball just falls. So for Red Lake, it's coming up now 3rd down and 15 from the Cougar 40-yard line. After that first play was a false start, setting them back 5 yards. Warriors will break the huddle, and Red Lake will come out. They'll have receivers split. And again, this time it'll be Jourdain under center. He'll turn, he'll look to pass. Rolling to his left, Jourdain looking, firing. His pass is going to be caught. And a 1st down and more for the Warriors down inside the 15 to the 10-yard line.
That was a really nice play by Jourdain. He kind of got the Cougar corner to bite up on him, which freed up the receiver for a nice reception.
Jake Anderson all the way down to the 12. It's a 28-yard connection from Isaac Jourdain to Jake Anderson. 1st down and 10 from the 12-yard line for the Red Lake Warriors. They're at Ada-Borup-West's 12. Jourdain's going to hand the football off. Not much doing that time. Handoff goes in the backfield to Oak Grove. He runs into the open arms of Ada-Borup-West's James Duncan for the tackle. No gain on the play. It brings up 2nd down. Isaiah Oak Grove, no gain on the play. Red Lake with that 1st down. That was the first down for either team here tonight in this football game. How about that?
That's unique considering the score.
Sure.
Yeah.
21-0 Ada-Borup-West. 3 minutes to play in this first quarter of football. Back to pass. This will be Oak Grove. He'll dump it over the middle, but we've got whistles. And it's going to be offsides on the Red Lake Warriors. And offsides, not a false start. He was lined up offside straight up.
Offsides.
Yep, so a 5-yard penalty on the Warriors here. Will be their third penalty in this first quarter of play. So back it up. 2nd and 15 now. Ball will be spotted at the 17-yard line. 2:54 to play in this first quarter. Cougars scoring on a pass play, a fumble recovery, and then a rushing touchdown here in this first half. And by that I mean the first quarter. 2:49 remains in the first quarter of play. Quarterback Jourdain is under center, 2-back split. And Jourdain is going to keep it himself. He'll just kind of bum rush his way up the middle. Across the 15-yard line, and eventually the Cougars are able to bring down Jourdain at the 14-yard line, gaining 3 yards. That'll bring up 3rd down and 12 here for the Red Lake Warriors.
3rd down and 12 for the Warriors.
Jourdain on the carry there for 3.
We'll see what the Warriors can cook up here this time. They had a nice 3rd down and long conversion last time here, so we'll see what happens.
Warriors are going to come on out here with a 3rd down attempt as Jourdain's looking, rolling. He will throw over the middle. Pass is going to be knocked down. Gavin Johnson was the Cougar defender there to knock it down. The pass was intended, I do believe. They were looking for Xander Papagiorgio over the middle. Incomplete pass, and Red Lake is going to take a timeout. And we will take a timeout then as well. Timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine Highway 9 Ada with just under 2 minutes to play first quarter on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Ada-Borup-West 21, Red Lake nothing. KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsborough Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsborough Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsborough Dairy. Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsborough is completing post-frame buildings 80 by 80, 80 by 160, even 80 by 200. Need an addition or shop reskin? Cywick Lumber and Hardware has all materials. They'll complete to your customized building requests. Bifold doors, hydro doors for farm buildings, and metal sail steel for durable construction. Whether it's new, an addition, or a repair, every building project can be done with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsborough. All materials, all in one place. Visit or call Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsborough.
We're back on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. The Freedom Fuel and Shine timeout. Minute 59 remains here in this first quarter. It's 4th and 12 for the Red Lake Warriors after that timeout. They're going for it. Trailing 21-0. They're at Ada-Borup-West 17-yard line. Back to pass. Jourdain looking, going to the end zone. There's going to be some coverage broken there by Ada-Borup-West. There's going to be a pass interference, and Red Lake will be in a situation now with a 1st and goal if my estimations are correct. It is.
There is another flag on the field on the sideline, so I'm wondering if it's the same penalty or a different penalty.
Okay, definitely was pass interference on Ada-Borup-West in the defensive backfield. And so now we're going to get another penalty on Ada-Borup-West, and now a penalty on, they're going to offset. Penalties are going to offset. Legal substitution on Red Lake. So, hey, let's just do it again.
We'll try again.
Yeah. So we're going to have that with minute 52 to play in this first quarter. Red Lake and Ada-Borup-West. Red Lake's at the Cougar 14-yard line with a 4th down and 12. Jourdain, the quarterback, 2 backs in the backfield, 1 receiver split each direction. Jourdain is under center. He'll look back to pass. He's going to roll to his right. He's feeling pressure. He'll throw one. Pass is going to be dropped. Incomplete. Off the hands of the intended target, Xander Papagiorgio. And he would have had a 1st down, if not a touchdown, but it's an incomplete pass. And it'll be Ada-Borup-West football, a turnover on downs with a minute 45 to play in this first quarter. That's a tough one for Papagiorgio that time.
Yeah, really tough play. And Jourdain did all he could to get...
He delivered a pretty good pass,
Yeah, he was rolling out and escaping the pressure from the defensive line. Just sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, credit where credit's due. Jourdain threw a nice pass that time, and Papagiorgio just came up with that one. An incomplete pass hit him right in the old hands. So Cougars will have it 1st and 10 on their own 14-yard line, leading 21-0 with a minute 45 to play in the first quarter of action. Rene Zenten will be the quarterback. You got Finney, you've got Berger, and also Christian Visser back there for Ada-Borup-West on the offensive side of things in the backfield. Zenteno, the quarterback, is going to be under center. He'll turn, he'll pitch right side to Finney. Finney's going to try to get to the outside here, and he's stopped by the Red Lake Warriors. In fact, nowhere to go that time by Finney, trying to get to the outside, and it'll be upcoming here for Ada-Borup-West, a 2nd down and 13. It's going to be a loss on the play back to the 11-yard line. So a loss that time on a pitch to Finney as the Cougars see the clock run here. Minute 12 to play first quarter. 21-0 in favor of Ada-Borup-West, leading Red Lake. Zenten will be the quarterback under center. They'll bring in 2 backs. There's a little confusion back there. Visser and Berger are the 2 backs they're going to give. And this time the give goes to Aiden Berger, who's going to jaunt his way forward. I should say that one actually was Christian Visser. Visser on the carry. Visser's going to get up to the 18-yard line, pick up about 7 on the play, 3rd down and 7 to go.
Yeah, really nice run there. Line opened up a little bit of a gap, and the Cougars were able to execute a nice little run play.
Yeah, and so we'll see what the Cougars come up with here on 3rd down. They may want to run something similar here on the play. This time, Zenteno in the pistol with 3 backs surrounding him. Berger, Finney, and Visser. Zenteno going to keep himself, and now will be bottled up by the Red Lake Warriors defense right back at the line of scrimmage. Doesn't look like he gained anything that time on the play.
No, it looks to be maybe even a loss of, maybe not a full yard, half a yard, something. I'm just watching the sticks.
Well, you're doing a great job with that, and it's going to be a loss of a yard. 4th down, Ada-Borup-West. But the clock will run out and the first quarter's in the books. On the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard after 1 quarter complete, Ada-Borup-West 21, Red Lake nothing on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
The Ada-Borup-West Booster Club welcomes back students and staff for another school year. They hope we can all join together and make it a safe one. Please watch carefully for children if you're driving near school buildings, in areas where school buses are traveling, or where there are school zones or bus stops. The Ada-Borup-West Booster Club looks forward to a great school year. Ada-Borup-West Booster Club is proud to support the students in academics, fine arts, and athletics. Welcome back, Ada-Borup-West students, staff, and administration for another great school year from the Ada-Borup-West Booster Club.
Cooler weather is coming. Make sure your home stays cozy and efficient with blow-in insulation from Ada Building Center. Ada Building Center has received a huge truckload shipment of blow-in insulation. You'll now get better pricing and more ways to save. With every insulation purchase, the use of the blower is absolutely free. Lower your heating costs and keep those dollars in your pocket. Blow-in insulation. Now's the time to buy from Ada Building Center, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada.
And we welcome in YourLiveEvent.com after 1 quarter in the books. Ada-Borup-West leading 21-0 over the Red Lake Warriors here tonight. Homecoming night for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Homecoming coronation Monday this week, and the Cougar royalty will be recognized at halftime. And I understand there's some dancers too. Dave Dahl's favorite here tonight, so we look forward to that. And some halftime entertainment. But first, it's the 2nd quarter, and Ada-Borup-West will be punting the football away for the first time today. Looks like Reyes will be taking the snap, and he is going to be booting the football away. It's blocked. The kick is blocked, and Reyes is going to pick it up and try to run. Reyes with the football left side. Now, Reyes might just have a lot of space here, folks. Reyes scoots across the 30, 40-yard line midfield. Reyes is going to be still on his feet and gets into Red Lake territory to the 44-yard line. This might be the only game that would happen in, and it worked out for Reyes.
Yeah, he actually punted it really low and right into the back of Miles Crocious.
So it was actually blocked. It was friendly fire.
And, yeah, Reyes is obviously a very talented running back, too.
Yes.
So that certainly worked out in the Cougars' favor.
He's going to get 57 yards on the play. Longest play of the game, and it's a 57-yarder, and the possession continues for Ada-Borup-West. I'd have to check on the official statistics. I think you would count that as a rush. That's what I'm going with anyway. Or fumble recovery, which would be then converted to rushing yards anyway, so yeah.
There you go.
There it is. Rene Zenteno will be the quarterback for the Cougars. He's in the pistol. He's got backs around him. Visser, Berger, and also Finney. Zenteno gets the snap. We got flags flying as Finney wanted to get going, but we get a false start on Ada-Borup-West.
I think it was more, the snap was maybe a bit slow.
Oh.
Seemed like everybody kind of went except for the snap.
That does happen from time to time.
Time to time.
And you, Mike Erickson down on the field, Mike noted junior high and junior varsity football official, and so you do see that from time to time at that level.
Correct. I mean, part of it's learning, but at the same time, as an official, you have to teach the game by calling penalties.
I was a junior high quarterback one time. I'll tell more on that story in a moment. As Rene Zenteno is in the pistol again. He's going to pitch. Here's Finney. Tries to get away from one, but he's not going to get away from the hands of the Red Lake Warriors. A tackle made by Isaiah Oakgrove that time. He brings down Finney. Finney was one tackle away from getting loose there. He does get a yard back. Second down and 14 upcoming. My point is, there was one time we were trying to go on 2, and my center didn't want to go on 2, so he just snapped it. So me and the center were the only ones going. So these things do happen.
Yeah. Well, at least that's not a false start. It's just you're kind of hung out to dry.
We also got to the point during high school football where we couldn't go on 2 because we got so stuck in the cadence of going on 1 that it was just not going to happen. Well, we did go to the state tournament twice during that same time.
Yeah. Would you ever go on set?
No. That's just blasphemy. We can't do that. The cadence was too good. On second down, handoff goes the way of Aiden Berger. He's going to get a yard back. It'll be third down and 13 yards for Ada-Borup-West.
My favorite is the silent count.
Oh, silent count's awesome. We could do that. That was something we could do.
You and your center are probably good at that since you just snap the ball whenever you want to.
All you got to do is just slap him on the backside and away you go. That's an important relationship, the quarterback and center. Ada-Borup-West fans can attest to that this season with all those early season miscues. Hey, they've got it figured out now, though. Took a little time.
Correct. We got Jackson Reitmeyer under center right now, going to Rene Zenteno.
Yeah, Zenteno's going to roll to his right, and he's in trouble. He's going to try to get away from a couple of Warriors, and he is brought down with a loss on the play back at the 49-yard line of the Warriors. And Zenteno is going to be slow to get up here, it looks like. He was tackled. It was a good play made by the Warriors. In fact, a couple of guys coming off the pile there is Jayshawn Dominguez. And also, he's an animal out there, Isaiah Oakgrove. But Rene is slow to get up here for Ada-Borup-West.
Seems like a twisted ankle. Another little fun fact about, we're just talking about the center and quarterback relationship. Reitmeyer and Zenteno are both kids from Shelley. So
that's a Shelley connection.
That's a Shelley connection.
Okay, well, again, I appreciate that fun fact.
Yeah, and that's a unique one for this school district. I mean, you have a lot of different towns to choose from. How often is it going to be 2 Shelley kids?
Well, I'm glad that you brought that up because I did not know that little fun fact tidbit, and that's what you're here for. We should have a new segment called Mike's Fun Facts. Now, the problem is we only have about 2.5 more quarters of it before it's over this season.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so maybe we don't go get it sponsored yet.
No, I mean, and I really can't compete with BS with Burke. So
you can't, but I bet you he could sell it. I'm just saying, we'd try. 21-0 is one time. Let me tell you something. As our timeouts here are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine Highway 9 in Ada. During COVID year, when your live event, the first year of broadcasting, Jake and I were covering because Minnesota didn't want to start, the football season until October because COVID. So we were covering on the North Dakota side the Finley Sharon Hope Page Spartans, where in Hope, North Dakota, to this day they still fire a cannon when touchdowns are scored.
That is amazing.
It's incredible. Is what it is.
We need more of that in the world.
We do need more of it. They had to move the cannon though because it was eventually damaging the fence. Doesn't matter. It's not the point. My point is, as I'm in charge of the camera tonight, so let's go ahead and do this. I had a sponsor for the Moon Report because I was a big fan of the moon. Where's the moon? There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Right up there. I had a sponsor for the Moon Report.
Waxing.
In fact, it is a waxing moon. And I did actually just for a moment I lost the camera here, folks. Sorry, it's coming back. Don't you worry. It got worked up here. I'm gonna just have to get my camera back. There it is. It's coming back, folks.
Luke Finney, the long snapper. Reyes to punt. Hopefully Miles Cautious can get out of the way this time.
That is key in this moment. We'll get the camera to return here on yourliveevent.com. There it is. Look at that. And the punt is away. It's going to be returned by the Red Lake Warriors. Here, as I was just trying to get the moon report, point is, long story to get to that point as it is returned by the Warriors, it'll be first down and 10 Red Lake. We had a sponsor for the moon report. As we were driving to Hope that night, it was cloudy.
Oh, well, that doesn't work.
We couldn't even do the moon report that night. Long story to get there, but it was worth it in the long run. That drive for Ada-Borup-West ends with a punt after the Zenteno injury. He is okay. He's on the sidelines. Red Lake ball on their own 28-yard line, first down and 10. And with 8:57 to play in the first half, it is 21-0 in favor of Ada-Borup-West.
Linebacking core here, you've got Emery Muhonen, Aiden Berger, Gavin Johnson, and Christian Visser.
It'll be Jourdain, the quarterback, Isaac Jourdain, the quarterback for Red Lake. But before the snap, we've got a flag down, and we'll have a false start on the Red Lake Warriors, so it becomes 1st and 15 now at the 22-yard line. If you see a few more names out there, Mike, go ahead and share those with the listeners here and viewers as we bring you the action tonight at Ada-Borup-West and Red Lake.
Yeah, at corner we got Glenn Bora, and safety we got Edgar Carranza, and at our other corner there is Mitch Finney.
Very good. And Warriors are going to go and do the running back pass again. This time it's going to be caught, and down the field we go. Pass is caught this time by the Red Lake Warriors. That'll be a catch made by Demetrius Harris. So it is a play and a completion that time of Oak Grove to Demetrius Harris. Harris gets to the Ada-Borup-West 46-yard line, so quick football math. That one is a pass completion of 31 yards.
Don't you wish that the middle yard line was the 0-yard line?
It would have helped in this case because I'm trying to run camera while also broadcasting and keeping stats and running radio coverage. It's a hoot. Let me tell you something tonight. It's a hoot. Thanks a lot, Kenley. Happy birthday. We've got Jourdain under center. Two backs in the backfield. No excuses. Be better, right? Hand
right.
off. It's going to be Oak Grove. He's going to jump across the 45-yard line, that is. Down to the 43. They get a gain of about 3 yards that time for Isaiah Oak Grove. So he jumps ahead for a couple, and the Red Lake Warriors facing 2nd and 7. A little over 8 minutes to play here in this first half of football on homecoming night for Ada-Borup-West.
On the line, we've got, let's see here, number 58. I don't think I have
that's
that one
Natan
on here.
Visser.
That's Natan Visser.
He could be wearing number 22, and that's where it throws us off on our sheets.
Ah, of course.
Yes, naturally. Oak Grove's going to be back to pass again. He's going to go over the middle and is going to try to get it to Harris. It's bobbled and incomplete. That'll bring up now 2nd down and 3rd down and 7 for the Red Lake Warriors.
All right, so you got Visser at end, and you've got Titus Nelson at the other defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
And Jackson Reitmeyer is, I wonder if Ada-Borup-West in a 3. No, there's Jimmy Duncan. Okay,
there he
is. They are
is.
in a forefront.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was like, well, I'm only seeing Jackson Reitmeyer here.
Nope, Duncan popped down there. He was just kind of hanging back. He wants to play a linebacker, I think. Jourdain's got a little confusion with the backs in the backfield here. They're having a quick little extra conversation now, and they'll send a man back now. Jourdain's going to be in the shotgun on 3rd down. Backs flanking each side. They'll go reverse, 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 double reverse pass. Jourdain chucks it deep, and it's incomplete. Oh, it went in and out of the hands of his intended target. That would have been something as they were trying to work it to Jake Anderson. Hit him between the numbers, or in the number in this case. Incomplete, though. Look at the double reverse pass by Red Lake.
This is fun.
Hey.
That's part of the experience is, this kind of reminds me of those fun plays you're drawing up in the sand and all that stuff.
Let me tell you, yeah, and we'll talk more about that. Red Lake, I believe, is going to go for it here. They're on the Cougar 44-yard line. Jourdain is in the shotgun. High snap over the head of Jourdain. Ball bounces all the way back to the 40. What is he going to do here? He'll throw one forward. Just try to forward the pass. It's incomplete. I don't know if there was a target that could have been eligible.
I think number 34 was right in that area.
Yeah, and we're going to go ahead, and that's just going to be the good old-fashioned turnover on downs. Cougar football will be at their own 44-yard line. 2 years ago, Star Tribune writer Chip Scoggins wrote a really nice article about the Red Lake Warriors. Okay, it was a feature story, won awards, and it stems back to the head coach for the Red Lake Warriors here, of course, as you talk a bit about that. But it stems there, and just the way that this team comes together, shows up, and they play football. And I mean, that's the ins and outs of it. They talk about a game day and some of the challenges, and we heard about it tonight. There's a high snap here to the quarterback, Zenteno for Ada-Borup-West. We're going to get a false start on Ada-Borup-West, a 5-yard penalty. And you got tonight. You know, they got the roster all set, but now all of a sudden 10 guys that might have contributed tonight out with illness, not playing. Not many teams are going to have to deal with that on a week-to-week basis.
No, certainly a challenge, and I'll give Red Lake some credit though. They're playing with some toughness here, and it's been a pretty solid second quarter for them.
No doubt, and this is the type of setting that they fit well in, going up against kind of this JV second group type thing, and handoff here for Ada-Borup-West. Zenteno. That time, I believe they gave that one. If I'm not mistaken, did that go to Berger that time? If I'm not mistaken.
I think it was Finney again.
Okay, good. Thank you. I didn't catch that when I was trying to get the old camera on thing. So Mitchell Finney's going to gain back 4 yards on the carry. Second down upcoming for Ada-Borup-West.
My wife just sent me a fun fact about where huddles were invented.
I would like to know about that fun fact when we get through this play. And credit where credit's to Tylin. Thank you for that. We appreciate it. By the way, Sandstorm was playing for warm-ups tonight. Here's a handoff. Christian Visser's going to get it. Visser's going to find his way to some open space into Red Lake territory, crosses midfield, close to a first down. Looks like they'll spot him at the 47-yard line. So he'll be very close to a first down. We'll have third and a yard coming up after the gain of 10 for Christian Visser.
So my wife is taking deaf and hard of hearing classes, sign language classes to be certified in those areas. And apparently the huddle is credited to a deaf quarterback. We can continue after this play.
Which we have another follow-up on after that and after that. Renee Zenteno will be under center. Split backs in the backfield. Turn and hand it off. Finney lost a handle on it. Ball is loose. And who's going to have it?
Red Lake, number 12.
Oh, the Warriors got the recovery. That is going to be Isaac Jourdain recovering the Finney fumble. Cougars turn it over, and it'll be Red Lake football. 6:05 to play in this first half. Ball will be spotted at the 47-yard line of Red Lake.
So apparently, before huddles existed, teams would just line up on the line and use sign language right on the field to call their plays, but obviously you could kind of pick up on plays that were going to be called. So this deaf quarterback, Paul D. Hubbard, at a college, he invented the huddle to secretly call your plays.
Look at that. Here's Jourdain under center for Red Lake. Oak Grove's going to pass. Oak Grove's going to the air. Pass is going to be intercepted by the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. On the return, the Cougars are going to cut back, and there's a little bit of space, and more space, and a little more space. Into the open field and down inside the 20-yard line on the interception for the Cougars. That was Edgar Carrazza, and the Cougars have flipped the field with the interception.
Really nice play for Carranza.
Absolutely. Edgar Carranza with the pick. Cougars will have the ball at the Red Lake. I think they're going to mark them straight up at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. That makes it easier for our guy up here in the booth, Eric Smart, with the scoreboard operations. Just put it at a nice number. The 20 is good. Eric's good with that. He can run the clock too, god dang it. He can run the clock, Mike.
Well, and it ticks away here. We're down to 5:47, 5:46.
Nobody's keeping track of that, though, Just you and me. That was an inside joke. It would be more fun to be a part of one of those one day. I know that's a funny joke, too. Who lost the yard that time? Was that Finney on the carry?
I'm not 100% sure. I think it was.
Dave, who touched that ball that time? Do you know? It was Renee Zenteno.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you. If I could have one less job tonight, I'd have been able to catch that. Renee Zenteno, he's going to lose a yard on the play. Thanks, Dave. Dave Dahl, he can do it all up here, too. Second down upcoming for the Cougars at the 21-yard line. 5:05 to play in the first half. 21-0 Ada-Borup-West. See if this JV squad, second squad, can get in the end zone here in this drive. Turn and hand the football off. Got a flag down. And nowhere to go that time. I believe Finney was the ball carrier. Flag, though, might change everything. We're awaiting the officials' decision maker. They pick it up? No.
Too many men.
Yeah. So a 5-yard penalty. Too many men on the field, so that's going to be a 10-yard penalty on Red Lake.
10.
It's a 10-yard penalty.
Really?
Yeah. I don't see that one too frequently.
I'm surprised. I just thought that was a 5-yard penalty.
Well,
the more you know.
I mean, and you're a junior high and junior varsity official by trade.
Well, and maybe I should start
Probably
calling
know
that
the rules a
correctly.
little bit better, guy. Jeez. Anyways, we're having fun, if you can't tell. 4:40 to go in this first half. Ada-Borup-West knocking on the door, facing now a 2nd down and a yard from the Red Lake 11-yard line. Split receiver Zenteno is under center, one back in the backfield. Back to pass, Renee Zenteno. He'll look, he'll fire, pass is incomplete. There's a flag down. We're going to have a pass interference. They were trying to squeeze it into, looks like Carranza was the intended target that time. Should have a pass interference, I do believe, at the goal stripe. So half the distance, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it going to be on Ada-Borup-West?
It's on Ada-Borup-West.
Well,
so it's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, pass interference can work both ways, you know, Mike.
It can.
And so penalty against Ada-Borup-West, going to move the ball back. So we like to go back and forth here tonight, exchanging penalties. Ball goes all the way back to the 26-yard line, so it's a 15-yard penalty as mentioned. You've been validated, Mike.
Yes, I knew that one.
Yep, you did. Good job. And so split backs in the backfield. Deep back is going to be Finney, and it's going to be Zenteno in trouble right out of the gates. He keeps it. He's going to get up to the 25-yard line and gain a yard on the play. 3rd down upcoming.
Number 60, John Morris Jr. on the tackle.
So 3rd down upcoming now for Ada-Borup-West. Look at my guy, camera guy. Here he is. Just kind of watch the game here, young man. Young Joseph Booing is here.
Oh, yes.
Renowned bowler and now camera guy. This is great. I appreciate this wholeheartedly. Just imagine you're watching the game on the television, but you're in charge of the camera. 3rd down and 16. Back to pass. In trouble. Zenteno goes down. Warriors all over Renee Zenteno that time. And among those in on the stop included number 42, which I'm double checking to see if we have that one. Yeah, Emery Morris on the roster. He was there amongst others for the Warriors.
Number 20, our mystery.
The mystery
guy.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get an answer on the mystery here at some point in time, but nonetheless. So ball goes all the way back to the 35-yard line. It's a loss of 10 on the play. Zenteno goes down. And the Cougars are going to be in punt formation with 3 minutes to play in this first half of football. Ada-Borup-West leads 21-0, and we're going to get a timeout, Red Lake. We'll take a timeout as well. On the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, 21-0, Ada-Borup-West leads Red Lake. 3:04 to go in this first half on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
That means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Back here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9 Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town with our timeouts. Time to focus here in this one, and our focus is brought to you by Valley Vision Clinic. Dr. Dave Solsing and crew at Valley Vision Clinic, 218-784-4091. Get your eyes examined and dial up that focus with Valley Vision Clinic. As we focus on this one here today, Ada-Borup-West is in punt formation. The Red Lake Warriors are back deep here to receive, as we'll see our mystery man, number 20. Here's a keeper on the punt attempt, and this is going to be Reyes again. Rudy Reyes. Down the sidelines, Reyes up the middle, touchdown, Ada-Borup-West. On the punt, they just go for it to score, and that is going to be a 35-yard touchdown run for Ada-Borup-West. Rudy Reyes scoring. They got it to the end zone. Reyes scores, and this score comes to end up this drive. here in the second. Score comes with 2:53 to go in the second. Ada-Borup-West, this is Reyes. 35-yard, you say punt fake?
Yes, I would say that.
Touchdown run, punt fake. So, extra point attempt from the right-footed kicker, Rafael Lasarda.
Finney to Finney.
Snap spot. Lasarda's kick is up. The kick is good. Rafael Lasarda is 2 for 2 on the night. And on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it's Ada-Borup-West 27. Make it 28. Red Lake nothing. 2:53 to play in the first half on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Well, we'll get ready for the kickoff. Ada-Borup-West leading Red Lake by a score of 28-0. 2:53 remains here in this first half of football. The Cougars, a little fake punt there to score, and Reyes into the end zone. And it's 28-0 after the Lasarda kick. As we'll see Crocious do the kicking for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, and deep back to receive the kickoff for the Red Lake Warriors would be Demetrius Harris and company. See how this one goes with Crocious doing the kicking. Crocious has it teed up and will have an end-over-end kick that's going to be picked up and bouncing at the 24-yard line, and they're going to have to be down immediately because you can't pick up the ball and throw it from your knees. So with that, it's going to be Harris returning the kick and is downed immediately there at the 24-yard line. Will be first down and 10 for the Red Lake Warriors. You're tuned in to 106.5 FM KRJB, Ada, Minnesota, and YourLiveEvent.com as we approach 8 o'clock, and it's 28-0 Ada-Borup-West leading Red Lake. So we've got the Warriors ball own at 24, first down and 10. Red Lake going to shuffle in a couple of players and get ready to run their play of offense.
There's a lot of energy on the sideline over here.
Well, there's a lot of kids having fun,
You
man.
can tell that it's homecoming and there's a dance coming up and they're ready to roll.
You don't have double duty tonight, do you?
I do not.
Okay, fair enough. Isaac Jourdain is under center for the Red Lake Warriors. He'll turn and hand the football off. The ball is fumbled. Warriors are able to get back on top of it, though, as the handoff that time went to number 20, our mystery guy. We're going to figure him out, though, before time is all said and done. Probably a halftime decision here. We'll get that figured out. Could be Vinny Bolio. I'm not positive. No gain on the play. Red Lake facing a second down. And they're going to say a loss of 4, in fact, on the play. So a loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14. Ball back at the 20-yard line. Warriors have it. Trailing 28-0 to the Ada-Borup-West Cougars here tonight. Johnson Sports Complex. Back to pass, Jourdain. Gets away from one defender, gets away from another. Now Jourdain is going to look. He'll chuck the pigskin, has a man. Incomplete. Demetrius Harris was the guy, got behind the coverage, and it's an incompleted pass. And yes, a chuck the pigskin reference just came out there, Mike.
Yeah. The Cougar coaching staff is really getting on the D-backs right now. Can't let anybody behind you. Coaching them up.
Coaching them up is the key factor here, yes. Because you have a job. Keep the offensive guy in front of you.
The last line of defense.
That's a good quote.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that one in the future from Mike Erickson.
Yeah.
Defensive backs are the last line of defense. And the Cougars have about 5 of them, too. They have 3 safeties and 2 D-backs, corners, if you will. Now under center is Isaiah Oakgrove. Isaac Jourdain goes to the sideline. Oakgrove takes a snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to toss one up. He's going to find Demetrius Harris. It's incomplete. Coverage there. A couple of Cougars were there on the play, but the ball was just a little overthrown that time by Isaiah Oakgrove. It'll be 3rd down. Now 4th down, I should say, after the incompleted pass. So 4th down upcoming for the Red Lake Warriors offense. Minute 56 to play before halftime on a Slow-moving pace here now to this halftime mark.
Coach Wallin and Coach McCraven are just trying to get guys going with whatever their task is. Linemen, their gap responsibility, some of their linebackers too, outside contain, D-backs, making sure we keep track of people. We got a punt coming here, and Mitchell Finney is going to receive it.
He will pick it up at the 46-yard line, breaks away from one tackler, and then is spun down by the defensive coverage here and the punt coverage by the Red Lake Warriors as Emery Morris, 42, comes in on the stop that time for the Red Lake Warriors. So it'll be Ada-Borup-West football. They'll be at the Red Lake 45. 90 seconds to play before halftime, and the Cougars will have the football. So we're going to write down our notes here on that punt for the drive from the Red Lake 45. It is Ada-Borup-West football. Cougars will come out offensively. Rene Zenteno will again be the quarterback. He's got split backs in the backfield. That's Berger and Finney. Finney has it. Finney up the middle. Finney gets by a tackler. Finney breaks another tackle. Finney hangs onto the football, crosses the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 20 and a first down for Mitchell Finney.
Really nice run for Mitchell Finney.
Yeah, positive there, and the second first down that Ada-Borup-West has been able to acquire here in this first half of football. Clock runs, minute 15 to play before halftime. Cougars try to put one more on. Going to have receivers split each direction. Two backs split in the backfield. Zenteno, the quarterback, under center. Turn and hand the ball off. Finney. He is brought down at the 25-yard line. Tackle made by Morris. As Finney no gain, 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Offensive line for the Cougars, you have Natan Visser and Emery Mahonen on the right side. Jackson Reitmeyer is the center. Number 64, Aiden Peterson, is left guard.
And Peterson sat out a couple of games, had some injury. Good to have him back.
Yep, he's. I don't think he played last week against Crookston.
He did not, you're right.
Tackle, let's see.
52, that's Kelby Kujansen.
Okay, there we go.
So there's some different combinations, guys getting out there as well. Zenteno rolling to his left. Zenteno's going to keep it himself. He's going to try to put a stiff arm on a defender. Zenteno down the sidelines. Touchdown, Rene Zenteno. 25 yards to score with 12 seconds to play before halftime. Nice bit of running by Rene Zenteno that time.
Looks like the field goal unit will come out.
So here this score comes with 11 seconds to go. Zenteno, 25-yard touchdown run. The extra point, again, Finney to Finney, and our extra point kicker for Ada-Borup-West is Rafael Lasarda. Luke Finney, the snapper. Mitchell Finney, the holder. The right-footed kicker is Lasarda. Snap spot. Lasarda's kick is up. And the kick is good. 3 for 3 on the night for Rene. That's Rafael Lasarda, and after the Rene Zenteno touchdown, 35-0 Ada-Borup-West, leading Red Lake with 11 seconds to play before halftime on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
We're back here at the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada. Homecoming night for Ada-Borup-West. They lead Red Lake 35-0 after that Rene Zenteno touchdown run. The extra point kick from Rafael Lasarda is good. We'll have halftime coaches' comments coming up. I'm going to remind you to get in place for that. Mike will get Coach Tingham and then Coach Desjardins out of the halftime. He's likely going to give us a moment or two to talk about the Warriors and some of their efforts in the first half, which, all things considered, they should be pretty pleased in some aspects of it here tonight as well. It's going to be through the feet of Jordan. He'll jump on top of it. Ball at the 19-yard line. Red Lake will have another snap before halftime comes on. Their own 19 is where it'll be. Red Lake football. 35-0. Ada-Borup-West leads Red Lake, and the Warriors will have it first down and 10 with one play to go, likely here before halftime, unless something happens here. I think they have one timeout. Yeah, one timeout left here for Red Lake. if they wish to utilize it, Michael?
Peyton Hagen as the tee getter.
Again, these
It's
are moments.
important jobs.
These are important jobs. I'm glad you bring it up. Red Lake is going to just put the knee on it here before halftime. Jourdain takes the snap, and that is how the first half will come to a close. I'll pop in here for a second, Joy, and we'll get. I'll give you a little quick tutorial on this here with halftime coaches' comments. Mike Erickson's going to come into frame here, and we'll get Mike in place. It is halftime. Halftime presented to you by the Linfors Agency. Linfors, your insurance source, with locations in Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Ada, Monoman, and Fertile. Halftime coaches' comments will be presented to you by our friends at United Savings Credit Union with locations in United Savings Credit Union with locations in Fargo, Detroit Lakes, and Dilworth. Become a member of United Savings Credit Union. Halftime coaches' comments. Let's go down to the field. Mike Erickson's got the head coach of Ada-Borup-West, Paul Tingham.
Coach Tingham, thanks for joining us here. You have a really nice start here. You got to be pleased with your offense and your defense, and overall, you kind of met what you said in the first pregame, where you got to get off to a good start.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we got a turnover right away there on the second play, I think it was, or whatever it was. Then offense punched in one play, and then we got a scoop and score on next series, and then we got another good stop, and then had a nice run, nice blocking, nice hard run, another touchdown. So we put 3 scores on the board and 2 offensive plays, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that. And then we got our young guys who have been playing defense the whole night. We didn't go with their starters at all, so that's good experience for them, and they're doing a good job keeping them out of the end zone here. They're learning some valuable lessons tonight. Offensively, our young guys got in there on their 3rd series of the game, so they struggled there for a while. Now they're starting to move the football, so that's a positive for us, because we were really struggling there to move it, but now we're starting to move it. So hopefully the second half, our second and third groups can see some success in offense and move the football and not just get stopped there like we did that for about a quarter.
All right, good luck to you in the second half.
Hey, thank you.
That is Paul Tingham, head coach Ada-Borup-West, joining us at halftime. The halftime coaches' comments from United Savings Credit Union, UnitedSavingsCU.org. Become a member of United Savings Credit Union and learn the credit union difference. Locations in Fargo, Detroit Lakes, and Dilworth. Our Linfors halftime report gets underway. Ada-Borup-West and Red Lake at the half. It's Ada-Borup-West 35, Red Lake nothing on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
At the Bennett Hoogland Agency, we know farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. And in a small town, a handshake still means something. That's why we take the time to get to know you, your farm, and your family, because your success is our success.
Whether you're growing row crops or raising livestock, we'll help you build a risk management plan that fits your farm like a well-worn pair of work boots. We will also walk you through disaster or farm programs.
Stop by and see us in Ada or Moorhead, or give us a call. At Bennett Hoogland Agency, we're not just your insurance agents, we're your neighbors. We're an equal opportunity provider.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
Students and staff at Ada-Borup-West are excited about school year opening for 2025. While the Ada-Borup-West high school students will begin on September 2nd, the Ada-Borup-West Elementary School will have their Cougar Kickoff Days September 2nd and September 3rd, with classes officially beginning on September 4th. For questions leading up to opening day at Ada-Borup-West School, call 218-784-5300 or visit ada.k12.mn.us. Welcome back to school from Ada-Borup-West School District.
What happens to your business when you step away? This is Kurt Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. Succession planning is key to preserving what you've built, and our team is here to assist business owners and address transition strategies that help preserve value and prepare for continuity. Whether passing to family or selling to a partner, we'll help you plan with confidence. Get in touch with a call to Franzen Investment Services at 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
When you experience the loss of a loved one, you can trust the Cease Family Funeral Homes to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. The staff at Cease Family Funeral Homes is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need, and they take pride in their responsibility to lighten your burden as you take the first steps toward healing. Located in Black Duck, Bemidji, Cass Lake, Park Rapids, and Nevis, Cease Family Funeral Homes.
Welcoming you back on yourliveevent.com as well here on the Linfors halftime report. And at the half, it's 35-0 in favor of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, leading the Red Lake Warriors. Our first half scoring, again, right out of the gates, Ada-Borup-West, 16 seconds into the game. Nelson hit Boeing on a 24-yard touchdown pass. Two-point conversion was good. Finney to Reyes, and it was 8-0 Ada-Borup-West. Cougars would score seconds later on an Atan Visser fumble recovery touchdown. The PAT kick failed. 14-0 Cougars. And then a little later in the first quarter, it was Ames Facino on a 52-yard touchdown run. The extra point kick was good. Made it 21-0 in favor of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Reyes gets into the end zone with 2:50 to play in the second quarter on a 35-yard punt return. It was a punt fake, I should say, touchdown run. The kick was good, 28-0 Ada-Borup-West. And then just before halftime, Renee Zenteno on a 25-yard touchdown run. Kick was good, 35-0 Ada-Borup-West leads Red Lake at the half. Our halftime report is brought to you by Linfors. Linfors is your insurance source. See if all of our breaks are working correctly here, and we'll keep things moving at halftime on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. It's the Linfors Agency halftime report.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Kyle Larson here for Franzen Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franzen Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Welcoming you back here to Johnson Sports Complex in Ada on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. It is halftime, and the halftime report from the Linfors Agency. First half statistics here tonight. Ada-Borup-West leading Red Lake 35-0 at the half. And for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars offensively, Connor Nelson, one pass, 24 yards and a touchdown. Ames Facino, 52 yards on a carry for a score. You've got 2 carries, 92 yards and a touchdown for Rudy Reyes. 6 carries, 25 yards for Ames Facino. Check that for Mitchell Finney. Got that right now. Renee Zenteno, 8 carries, 15 yards and a touchdown. Christian Visser 2 for 17, and Aiden Berger is a carry for 1. The reception, Braden Boeing with a touchdown, 24 yards. 202 rushing, 24 passing, 226 for Ada-Borup-West offensively in that first half. Cougars as a team with 2 turnovers, both fumbles. They've recovered 2 fumbles and had 1 interception the other way, so they're +1 in the turnovers from Red Lake here tonight. First half for the Red Lake Warriors. Got 4 carries there for a total of 4 yards. I got 1 for -4. I got 2 for -5 and 1 for 3. So -2 on the rushing yards for the Red Lake Warriors. They have 59 passing yards here today, so 57 first half yards. Reception for Demetrius Harris and Jake Anderson, respectively. Let's go down to halftime coaches' comments here as we're going to get to halftime coaches' comments. We'll find Mike Erickson and Nolan Desjardins here at the half. Nolan Desjardins is the head coach of the Red Lake Warriors. Mike Erickson down on the field. Our halftime coaches' comments from United Savings Credit Union. Mike and Coach Desjardins.
Coach, thanks for joining us here. You had a really nice stretch of defense there in the second quarter where you guys seemed pretty focused, and you're close on some of your passing plays on executing a few big ones. Your comments on the first half?
Boys played real good first half. They were pretty locked in on the defensive side. They were communicating, they were rovering, they were switching. They were doing the stuff that we've been telling them in practice. They look really sharp out there. Offensive-wise, we catch the ball, the score would be a lot closer than it is right now.
Well, good luck to you in the second half here.
Thank you, sir.
There you go. That is Mike Erickson. Nolan Desjardins joining us. Halftime coaches' comments. The Red Lake Warriors and Coach Desjardins obviously spot on based on that first half. Red Lake catches those footballs a few times in that first half. Things are quite a bit different. Mike Erickson down on the field. Anything else you'd like to add here at the half?
Yeah, Coach is spot on there that they did have a nice little stretch of defense there where they seemed focused. They seemed to be executing the things that they've been coached to do, and the Cougars were able to respond eventually. That second group, they were finally able to move the football, and Coach Tingham was pretty impressed with the offensive effort.
Very good. I appreciate that. Halftime coaches' comments, by the way, presented to you by United Savings Credit Union. Become a member of United Savings Credit Union. Learn more. Check them out on Facebook and also their locations. They're in Fargo, they're in Detroit Lakes, and you'll find them in Dilworth as well. And discover the credit union difference. Become a member today. United Savings Credit Union, unitedsavingscu.org. Here at halftime, Ada-Borup-West 35, Red Lake nothing. As our halftime report from the Linfors Agency. Linfors is your insurance source. Let's get ready for the second half of football. The Cougars and the Warriors on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Linfors Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforsagency.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Are you pregnant with your first baby? Be a better parent tomorrow with good advice today from a personal nurse. Nurse Family Partnership provides the information, advice, and support you need throughout your pregnancy and after your baby arrives, all at no cost to you. Your personal nurse will be there whenever and wherever you need them, making sure you and your baby are healthy, strong, and thriving. For more information, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media. Together, we can build a better future.
We're back at the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada. It's homecoming night for the Ada-Borup-West School. And Kevin Kochman, Mike Erickson joining us here tonight. Joey Booing is running camera for us now. He came in pinch hitting duty late second quarter, and I appreciate it gratefully.
Just the savior.
Well, he really is. He's coming through in the clutch for us. It's just one less thing for me to have to worry about tonight, and we can focus on all the names and the other items that are getting out here tonight as Red Lake and Ada-Borup-West get ready for second half football.
Joey's used to this. If he's not picking up a strike, he's going to pick up that spare.
Well, yeah, Joey's, he's a world-renowned bowler, but now we can add camera operator as well, which is a great thing to be.
You need things on your resume.
We go through the season as our onside kick to start the second half is going to be picked up by Aiden Berger for Ada-Borup-West. Crosses midfield, and he's tackled at the 46-yard line of the Red Lake Warriors, 1st and 10 Cougars. We look at our crew we've had this season. It's been something. Look at this tee grabber, but for the wrong team.
Yeah,
that's Rafael Lasarda.
That's not his tee.
Not his tee, but he did do something, and that's okay. That one's a new one. Ashton Kesselberg never did that, Mike.
I've seen it done before, but not here.
Well, hey, Lasarda's on the board. 46-yard line, Zenteno going to hand the football off. Here's Mitchell Finney up the middle. Finney to the house. Mitchell Finney outruns the Warriors to the end zone. Touchdown, Ada-Borup-West to start the third quarter. How about Mitchell Finney putting on the Jets, Mike?
That was great. That was fun to see.
46-yard touchdown and a tone setter to start the third quarter for Ada-Borup-West.
He's gotten faster since the summer.
Well, is that going to help him in the baseball season?
Yeah.
You would think so, right?
I would think so.
Score comes with 11:43 to go here in the third quarter.
If you're not going to be big, you should be fast.
That is true, and I was neither. That's why I am broadcasting games. Here comes the extra point attempt, and Rafael Lasarda is going to kick the extra point. So Finney scores, and he's got to now hold. Snap spot.
Are you sure this is Rudy Reyes?
Was it?
Yeah, this is Reyes.
What was Rudy Reyes doing out there?
He's kicking.
Well, it did not go very well.
No.
The extra point kick fails. It was Reyes. Hot diggity. Well, anyways, I digress. Maybe I should go back to running all the cameras again. Maybe I'll get the names right. It's an extra point kick missed by Ada-Borup-West and Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 11:43 to go third quarter. 41-0. Cougars lead the Red Lake Warriors on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
Back out of the timeout here, and back out of the scoring drive for Ada-Borup-West. One play, a Mitchell Finney touchdown, 46 yards to the house. PAT fails by Reyes that time, and it is Ada-Borup-West 41, Red Lake nothing on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. And now the Cougars are kicking the ball away, and I can tell you that this is Rafael Lasarda kicking the football away. Good kick. Jourdain going to return. He bobbles it at the 20. Picks it up, turns around, and going to hold on to the football. A little bit of trickery here for the Red Lake Warriors, or some confusion, whatever you want to say. Tackle made eventually by Aiden Berger, and Jourdain is down at the 32-yard line.
He thought about going for the lateral and realized nobody was there, and he was about to be tackled. He was able to spin out of it.
Yeah, so then he decided he was just going to make his own way down the field, Mr. Jourdain. And we do not have a name on number 20. We've efforted names. He's just the unknown guy out there, number 20. So unless you run across the way, Mike, and find out.
I'm just not going to do that.
Well, I respect your understanding because you're getting paid such big dollars. I don't expect you to run across the field. That's fine. You know the drill.
For sure.
Yep. It's all good. Here's a handoff, and it's going to be crossing the 35 to the 40-yard line. Warriors with a nice run that time by Oak Grove. That time Isaiah Oak Grove going to work his way to the 41. That's a gain of 8 yards on first down. Longest rush of the day for the Red Lake offense.
Yeah, really nice start for Red Lake.
You'll take it. And second down and a couple here. 11 minutes to play. Third quarter, Ada-Borup-West in control, 41-0 over the Warriors. As Red Lake will break the huddle. Their quarterback, Jourdain, will be under center. They have split backs in the backfield. Turn and hand it off. They're going to give on the end around this time, and it's going to be at a first down marker for the ball carrier this time. That's Xander Papagiorgio. He'll work his way to the 44-yard line. Gains 3, needed 2. That's a first down. Timeouts. First downs are brought to you by the Nick Wynn Agency, Insurance Brokers of Minnesota and Ada. Nick Wynn and Braden Fetting with Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, located in Ada, the Nick Wynn Agency.
That last play was actually a little reverse.
It was.
It was a handoff and then a reverse to come back around.
End around reverse, you may say.
Yes.
For Papagiorgio. Here's Bolio. Now it's going to be a pass for Oak Grove. Isaiah Oak Grove tosses it up, and it is going to be incomplete. Nearly hauled in by Demetrius Harris. On coverage that time, Ada-Borup-West, and they got a hand on the football. I believe Mitchell Finney's going to get credit for it. He broke up the pass.
Yeah, really nice coverage by Mitchell Finney. Got his head turned around, got his hand on the ball, and made it difficult to catch.
So second down it'll be as Oak Grove tries to get it to his receiver Harris. And Demetrius has had his fair share of opportunities tonight, and to his credit has one catch for 31 yards. Ball will be spotted at the 44-yard line. Red Lake facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback under center, handing the football off, and not much doing that time. In fact, just going ahead for a yard, maybe 2 on the play was the give that time to Oak Grove. Isaiah Oak Grove gets 2. 3rd and 8 upcoming for the Warriors.
Emery Muhonen and Jackson Reitmeyer on the tackle.
So it'll be 3rd down upcoming, crossing the 45 to the 46-yard line. Looking ahead just a bit, tomorrow morning, Coach's Corner at 9 a.m. We've got interviews with our Good Student Award winners tomorrow morning, 8:45, including Ada-Borup-West. Carson DeVos as the male Good Student Award winner this week.
He's on the sideline here tonight.
He is.
He does the stats for the team.
He does, and he told me he really loves math.
He's good at math.
We got a lateral in the backfield here. Oak Grove was trying to get the ball back to Jourdain, and I believe, or what are they going to call here? Do they call a lateral or just an incomplete pass?
Mike Martin is confirming with Lingus about whether it was a lateral, and Lingus is saying yes, it is a lateral. That's what this arm movement means.
So they're saying incomplete on the second pass. Okay, Lingus is on the far side, or near side, I should say.
Now.
Far side is Chris Ellingson.
Correct.
That's Ada-Borup-West football. So they do go with lateral, and it's good, and it's accurate.
It's lateral, therefore a fumble.
Yeah.
Recovered by Ada-Borup-West.
So the Cougars have recovered the football. That'll be the 4th turnover by Red Lake here tonight. And the drive stalls. Red Lake was doing some nice things moving the football there in the drive as well, but it stalls with a fumble, and it'll be Ada-Borup-West ball with 9:29 to play, 3rd quarter, leading 41-0. So they'll be at the Red Lake 43. Make it 42. From the Red Lake 42-yard line, Ada-Borup-West football. Cougars will have it 1st down and 10, and a pitch to Finney, who gets by one tackler, gets by a defender, and is brought down. A tackle made by the Red Lake Warriors. John Morris Jr. that time. Heard his name a few times this evening. As Finney gets across the 40, he'll be brought down at the 37-yard line. Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5 upcoming.
Nice job on outside contain by the outside linebacker for Red Lake. He turned it back in so that it was Morris that made the tackle.
Morris Jr., yep.
Morris Jr., so he could make that tackle. It's all about teamwork on defense.
Oh, absolutely. Renee Zenteno under center for Ada-Borup-West, 2nd and 5. turn, hand the football off to Finney again. Mitchell Finney. He is stopped by a host of Warriors. They're able to ball him up there and bring him down. In fact, maybe back to the line of scrimmage is all he got. Third down upcoming, 8.5 to play here in this third quarter. No gain for Mitchell Finney on the carry that time. Yes, so tomorrow morning at Carson DeVos with the Good Student Award at 8:45. Then Coach Corner at 9. NDSU football tomorrow night. They play on the road in Illinois. It'll be a 6 o'clock kick, so a 5 o'clock pregame. And on Gold 101.5 KRJM tomorrow night, Golden Gophers at Ohio State, number 1 in the country. 4:30 pregame, 6:30 kickoff tomorrow night. Back to pass on 3rd and 5. Swing pass. This is Gavin Johnson. Catches it, has space. Gavin's got a cut back and does it the 25-20. He's tripped up there by the Red Lake Warriors. Tackle is made by Vinnie Johnson. So a gain of 17. That's a first down for Ada-Borup-West.
Nice little play for Gavin Johnson.
Yeah, first catch of the season. You'd say, I believe, first varsity catch for Gavin Johnson. And I'm not officially positive. I'm quite certain of that case. Zenteno, a 17-yard connection. And a first down, Ada-Borup-West. First downs from the Nick Wynn Agency, Insurance Brokers of Minnesota. Find Nick and Braden in Ada. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Red Lake 19-yard line for Ada-Borup-West. They'll split receivers each way. 2 backs split in the backfield. They're offset eye. Rene Zenteno keeps it himself. And he is spun around like a washing machine, but he stays on his feet. Zenteno spins forward to the 16-yard line, gains 3 on first down for Ada-Borup-West. Zenteno with 3 yards to the positive there.
Demetrius Harris was in on the tackle.
And for Red Lake, I know Coach Nolan Desjardins liking the physicality that his team is bringing tonight. They are playing physical, especially from second quarter on. They've been right there with Ada-Borup-West. Just under 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nice homecoming crowd tonight, and the bonus is it was 90 degrees just before kickoff tonight. Could be why a good part of the crowd is here tonight. Here's a handoff on second down, and they give that time to Ada-Borup-West's Edgar Carranza, and Carranza is going to get up a yard maybe. 3rd down and 5 from the 15-yard line. Carranza with a yard gain. So, 3rd down upcoming for Ada-Borup-West. Midway through the third quarter, and the Cougars are taking time. They're bringing in the play call. Coach Jorgensen calling the plays with the junior varsity guys in there, Mikey.
Yeah, usually in a traditional JV season, Coach Jorgensen would be the offensive coordinator for the JV team.
Zenteno keeps it on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself, and he'll find a gap on that right side. He's down to the 10-yard line. He's going to be a yard short of the gain of a first down, so it'll be 4th and a yard. Zenteno followed the right guard, right blocker that time, and did a nice job of gaining positive yards. It's 4th and short for Ada-Borup-West. They'll go for it here. Leading 41-0, 5.5 to play in the third quarter. And we'll have running clock in the fourth quarter. That is Minnesota State High School League rules, Michael.
Unless Red Lake County scores.
Red Lake,
sorry. I was just talking to Bill about Red Lake County. That's why that was in my head.
Fully understand.
Yeah. 35-point differential on the scoreboard.
That would be true.
Yeah, that's what we need.
And right now it's 41-point differential.
Correct.
So a keeper by Zenteno is good enough for a first down. Ada-Borup-West on the right side. He's going to gain 3, and it'll be a 1st and goal for the Cougars. First down is, again, from Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Nick Wynn Agency in Ada. It's just the 4th first down for the Cougars in the ball game. So it'll be a second wave offense, a chance to try to punch one in here, Mike, as they're inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line, or 8-yard line, rather, of Red Lake.
Yeah, we got, looks like a pistol formation. Oh, maybe not anymore.
Yeah, now Zenteno goes under center. Rene Zenteno pitches left side. This will be Mitchell Finney, goes left side, corner. Stretches, down, touchdown, Ada-Borup-West. A Mitchell Finney touchdown run.
Left side of the line did a really nice job to seal off that edge and give Finney a nice little path to the end zone.
A touchdown run for Ada-Borup-West and Mitchell Finney. His second in this third quarter, this time an 8-yard touchdown run. Score comes with 4:31 to go in this third quarter. Cougars will attempt the extra point now. Let's put the binoculars on this here to see who we've got. Rudy Reyes kicking the extra point. Finney will hold. See if Rudy can get this one going. Snap's good, spot down. The kick from Rudy Reyes is up, and it looked like it went wide left. The kick is no good. So, with 4:31 to play in the third quarter on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, Ada-Borup-West leads Red Lake 47-0 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Now returned by the Red Lake Warriors. It's bobbled, and it might be recovered as kickoff was from Lasarda, Rafael Lasarda doing the kicking. And Ada-Borup-West has recovered the kick. It's going to be recovered by, looks like, David Hilliard, who recovers the fumble.
Yeah, they tried to run a lateral play there, a handoff play, and unfortunately it was mishandled by the Warriors.
That is the 5th turnover in the football game for Red Lake. And it's Ada-Borup-West football. 4:26 remains third quarter. And Cougars will have it at the Red Lake 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Cougars in good field position here from the Red Lake 34-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10, Ada-Borup-West. Looking ahead, next week Ada-Borup-West is on the road against Nevis next Friday night. Last time the Cougars played in Nevis was back in the 9-man football days. Would have been section playoffs in almost every year. Here's Zenteno, quarterback keeper on 1st down. He's tripped up by the Warriors. Tackle made by 21 Papa Giorgio. And earlier Zenteno went down with an ankle injury. Here he is on the carpet again. Down on the field with the ball spotted. I do believe they got him up to the 20, okay, they started the drive actually in the 24, not the 34, my bad. Looks like a short gain, and Zenteno is getting, looks like, Mike, they're kind of looking at that ankle again for Renee.
Yeah, it looks like it, maybe a cramp too.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to tell you that Zenteno picked up 2 yards on the play. He's being treated right now by, that is Jordan Krieger on the field.
Not Jordan Myers?
Not anymore. She was at one time in her life.
1 point.
So I'm just glad that we got that figured out and corrected. My brain doesn't go there anymore. But I almost called her Casey tonight. Shout out Casey if he's listening. So, we can't keep it. It's got to be a little bit something.
At least it's all in the family still.
Point is, I'm not too far off. Yeah, right. Anyway, the good news is Zenteno's being treated, but he is okay right now. Looks like maybe more so in that cramp situation right now is being treated on the field. Our timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9, Ada. Here today, we've had some high-performance plays on the field. And for high performance in your farm and in your field operations, choose the guys at Performance Ag west of Borup. You could talk to them for dry and liquid fertilizer, seed for your farm, sugar beet, corn, soybean, alfalfa, sunflower seed. Agronomy and application services also available from Performance Ag west of Borup. And as we talk about those high-performance plays, Mike, I want to kind of target on both sides. I think we've had moments. You've seen Red Lake with if they could complete a couple more passes here tonight. We're looking at an entirely different ball game here this evening. Meanwhile, on Ada-Borup-West side, high performance has come in the form of some broken plays at times, and they've been able to execute a bit through the running game. A couple of nice runs here from Mitchell Finney in the second half to get some more points on the board.
Yeah, Red Lake has, like you said, they're close. They just, at some points here, it seems like they're maybe trying to do a little bit too much now with, the fumbles. But, yeah, they've certainly had their moments, but probably more so on defense. Defensively, they've had some spurts that have been really solid. And Ada-Borup-West, they've been at their best when their line up front hits every assignment. If they go 5 for 5, 6 for 6, whatever it is up front, that's when they're getting their big runs.
Well, credit Tyler Catlett and Connor Nelson for helping Renee Zenteno off the field. He's going to be worked on the sidelines. Meanwhile, we'll have a new quarterback taking snaps for Ada-Borup-West.
It's Christian Visser.
You are correct. Christian Visser will be under center for the Cougars. Christian Visser taking snaps for Ada-Borup-West. He'll turn and he'll hand the football off. He goes right to Finney, who goes into the arms of Isaac Jourdain and brings down the ball carrier. It'll be third down for Ada-Borup-West after the loss on the play of 4 yards.
Really aggressive blitz and play there by Jourdain.
It really was, and credit Red Lake again. Jourdain, I think there's no question if you've been following the football game tonight. Isaac Jourdain, by far one of the more well-versed football players for the Red Lake offense and roster, and now he's getting in the mix on the defensive side too, making some plays. Third and long, Visser turns, hands it off to Finney. Simple play, dive up the right side, and Finney's going to carry a couple of Warriors with him as he crosses the 25 and works his way back to the 22-yard line. He'll get 4 yards back. It'll be 4th and 8 for Ada-Borup-West, and they'll be going for it.
Yeah, and that's part of the other key for Ada-Borup-West when they're going 5 for 5, 6 for 6 as far as their assignments up front. And then on top of it, Red Lake is taking some chances from those linebacking positions where they're just over pursuing at times and just running by the guy, and then they end up with so much space to run in.
47-0, Ada-Borup-West leads Red Lake, and they give here on 4th down and 8, and there's nowhere to go that time. Visser hands the football off, and it goes to Finney, and he goes right into the outstretched arms of the Red Lake Warriors. Among those in on the stop that time included number 5, Jayshawn Dominguez, who's got a nose for the football. It's a loss, and it's a turnover on downs. Ball at the 25 for Red Lake with 2:40 to play in this third quarter. Finney going to lose 2 yards on the play, 3 technically. Ball at the 25-yard line, and a turnover on downs is the way that one goes. So with, let's see here, own the 25-yard line. Red Lake football, 1st and 10. See what the Warriors can dial up here, Mike.
Yeah, they've been kind of mixing it up. You get a little bit of that, we talked about that playground style, those fun plays, the reverses, we got a little play action here.
Jourdain pass is caught by Anderson, and that's going to be a play up to Jake Anderson, makes the catch up to the 31-yard line. So gain of 6 on the play, and a pass from Jourdain to Anderson, 2nd down.
Yeah, good little route there. Couldn't see all of it. Maybe an out route or we had we used to call that a snake route where you.
Oh really?
You'd try to deke your defender into going downfield, put on the brakes, and turn around, and it's a timing route where the quarterback's throwing the ball before your break, and you catch it as the ball's getting there.
Couple of notes here on Red Lake, which I'll share in a moment. Minute 23 to play in the third quarter as Jourdain back to pass. A little play action this time. He's in trouble. Jourdain wants to try to get the football away, but he is wrapped up and sacked by the Ada-Borup-West defense. And the sack is completed by Jackson Reitmeyer, bringing down Jourdain back at the 20-yard line, a loss of 11 on the play. Loss of 11. Brings up third down. One of the other things we're going to mention here, talk about the Red Lake High School football team has benefited from some grants, and one of those being from the Thielen Foundation. Of course, Adam Thielen from the Vikings. A Thielen Foundation grant for weight room equipment for the Red Lake students, and really dialed up some nice weight room equipment there for the students there, and some of those guys are putting in some good work with it. Here's Jourdain looking deep, and he's going for Demetrius Harris. That one just overthrown. Again, Harris had his mitts on it, but an incomplete pass will bring up 4th down for the Red Lake Warriors, 4th and 15. Incomplete pass from Jourdain to Demetrius Harris. Harris, one of the seniors for Red Lake this season as well.
Now again, Red Lake just so close to having some nice little conversions on these pass plays.
An update on injury for Rene Zenteno. He is trying to move on the sidelines. He's up and walking around as the third quarter comes to a close. 3 quarters in the books. Running clock in the 4th quarter. Ada-Borup-West 47. Red Lake nothing on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. The 4th quarter is next.
We found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
Event.com as well. We bring you back here to Johnson Sports Complex in Ada. It's homecoming night. Ada-Borup-West and Red Lake. It's Ada-Borup-West 47. Red Lake nothing. Red Lake faces a 4th and 15 from their own 20-yard line as we welcome you back. Kevin Kochman along with Mike Erickson down on the field. And Mike, it sounds like one of the other jobs which I never told you needed to do was you should have sideline jerky for the officials.
Well, yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, you've never told me, so
yeah,
I could have brought some jerky.
Yeah.
You know I know Jim Hansen. I could get some from him.
Jim Hansen has jerky. I'd venture to guess he would. He seems to be an avid outdoorsman, so, amongst other things. If you know him for that or for being a superintendent in the past or Ada A's fame or maybe because of his vehicles, depending on Hall of Fame speeches or not, as we get whistles on the punt attempt.
We should take note that Raphael is one of the guys receiving.
Let's go ahead and dial that up. Back to receive the punt, Raphael Lasarda for Ada-Borup-West.
And number 12, Ben Melby. That's great stuff. But let's see if Lasarda gets it. He's getting coached up by special teams coach and Crookston Hall of Fame member Kenley Wallin, who also is known for pocket jerky when available. I'm sure he doesn't turn it down.
No, and I don't know if he has any tonight. Maybe a question in the postgame. Meanwhile, the Red Lake Warriors are going to kick the football away. High snap. It will be Oak Grove kicking this one deep. And Lasarda had it. He muffed it. Cougars do recover. So Lasarda got the chance, Mike.
Got the chance.
By the way, get ready. Lasarda will be a post-game guest. You can mark it down. 2 for 2 on the extra points tonight. And we could say his name.
That's right.
If
you can.
Well,
he's not on the roster yet, and I'm just such a visual person.
I know, but I introduced it. Well, that's part of your mathematics, yeah. I will introduce it to you. It'll be Raphael Lasarda.
Okay.
Done deal. Good luck, by the way. This is your last. I told you it's going to be an experience tonight, and this is your chance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. With you again here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com, Ada-Borup-West football. Clock runs, 11:08 to play, and they'll have running clock in this 4th quarter. Good news for Cougar fans is Rene Zenteno is back on the field after the injury in the 3rd quarter. He'll give on 1st down. His give is to Aiden Berger, and Aiden Berger runs into the arms of Red Lake number 70, which I'm finding on my roster sheet, and he's not listed. Darn it. Can't give credit where credit is due to the young man. I do appreciate that we had a form of roster. Here's the thing. They're 10 guys short from where they were expected to be here tonight.
Correct.
And we can't make...
And sometimes, you just end up maybe switching some uniforms. Who knows?
Sure, yeah. That does happen from time to time. On 2nd down and 10, after no gain for Berger on 1st down, they're going to give here. And ushering his way up the middle. That'll be Finney. Finney's going to find himself to the 49-yard line of the Warriors. Gain of 3 for Mitchell Finney. 3rd down and 8 upcoming for Ada-Borup-West. Finney gets 2 yards official. So Finney, and then you had a Berger with no yards gained on the play prior to that. Glad to have you along wherever you are. We appreciate you. And stick around on the post-game report, which we'll be having here coming up in the conclusion of this one. Clock runs here in this 4th quarter with Ada-Borup-West leading 47-0 over the Red Lake Warriors. Cougars at the Warrior 49. Quarterback Zenteno is under center. He'll look to turn. He'll keep it himself, looking near sidelines. Zenteno has a blocker up front, utilizes the blocker, and steps out of bounds at the Warrior 32-yard line. Officially, looks like they're going to say yes, 32, where the ball will be spotted. 17-yard run and a 1st down for Rene Zenteno.
I think that was a overload set that they have there.
Okay.
Yeah, it looked like they shifted some linemen over to that right side to put an extra blocker over there, which resulted in a nice run for Zenteno.
17 yards to the 32 and a 1st down for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Clock runs just under 9 minutes to play here tonight. We'll see if the JV squad finds their way to the end zone again for the Cougars, or if Red Lake can force the ball back into their own hands. Aiden Berger gets the handoff, first man through from that broken eye formation in the backfield. And Aiden Berger's going to fall forward. Gain of a couple. Going to get to the 29-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 upcoming. Mentioned that this is your last visit on during regular season play. We haven't talked about playoffs yet.
That's a good point. Playoffs.
Playoffs. I'm not sure if you're going to be bird hunting or not when it comes to playoff time. I think it's racked during regularly scheduled programming, if you will.
No, I'm bird hunting the 11th and 12th.
Oh,
so
that's not playoffs yet.
No, it's not.
But you're going to miss the trip to Nevis and the world's largest tiger muskie next week. I bring Josh Carlson along. I'm going to have to warn him about the world's largest tiger muskie, make sure his license is up to proper specifications.
You don't have to worry about that with him.
He's an avid outdoorsman.
Yeah.
Avid outdoorsman. Got an illegal shift on Ada-Borup-West. Yeah, so we'll make sure he's up to date on his licensing there. World's largest tiger muskie in play. We'll see if we get a pregame selfie with that next Friday night. Always a treat. One of my favorite spots is Nevis for a football game on a Friday night. Cool, crisp hour 45 cruise for Ada-Borup-West fans next week.
That's not a short drive.
No, it isn't, but it's very scenic. Fall colors in play. Next Friday night, we'll have the game on 106.5 FM KRJB. Was a loss on the play, facing now a 2nd and 13 for the Cougars. It's going to be a keep by Zenteno. He actually loses more yards. Loss on the play. There is a Red Lake player that has yellow cleats, and it throws me for a loop. Not just any player. It's Isaiah Oak Grove, and it throws me for a loop like there's a flag on the field every time.
Here's something unique.
I love unique facts from Mike Erickson.
Both teams have been putting a bunch of different players on the field.
Yeah.
The refs are actually switching positions here.
Did I see Jackson Lingus wearing a white hat?
He has the white hat on, and Mike Martin is now on the Cougar sideline.
Ed Hockley now works the sideline.
Yes, sorry.
Ed Hockley. That is, I thought I saw Jackson Lingus with a white hat, and I was wondering, does he have the same size head as Mike Martin, who's now retired? Here's a pitch outside. There goes Mitchell Finney. Flag comes down. Finney knocked out of bounds.
3 flags.
Oh, good. We're getting exercise anyways with the final 6:45. Jackson Lingus says, we're stopping time here. I don't care if it's running clock or not. We got to get this thing sorted out. So, Finney got loose, and now there's discussions.
It's in the vicinity of like a block in the back, a legal blindside block, holding. Block in the back.
Block in the back in Ada-Borup-West. So, penalty. Now, here's something interesting for those who don't know. Jackson Lingus, elementary teacher at the Holly School. On this crew, his boss, Chris Ellingson, elementary principal. Right now, Lingus wears the white hat, so he is technically the boss
That's true.
Unique scenarios.
That's very true.
Fun fact, Jackson Lingus' family, very, very athletic.
Correct. Detroit Lakes.
Detroit Lakes. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, fun fact, Jackson Lingus' sister was like a regionally renowned gymnast.
I can't help you with that information. I'm going to trust you.
Fun fact, Jackson Lingus, second place softball head coach for the Nuggets this past spring in the softball season. Some fun facts. After the penalty, third down, they'll pitch it again left side. And here comes Finney cutting back. Finney up the middle. Finney breaks free. He's got one man to beat. He scoots past Harris, but he's down at the 1, 33 yards for Mitchell Finney, and a first down for Ada-Borup-West. How about that?
Nice run.
Very nice run by Mitchell. Oh, yeah, he had to work a lot to get 33 yards. And that's okay. And it was Harris with a touchdown-saving tackle for Red Lake. Clock's running 5:50 to play. Cougars knock it on the door at the 1-yard line. So there, we dropped a bunch of fun facts.
Yeah.
Makes for an interesting evening.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, we could probably name a lot of fun facts about, Chris Ellingson, principal, former Borup guy.
Yeah, a Borupian, as you will, if you will.
Center fielder for the 8A's.
Longtime 8A's, Jamestown Jimmy. Before they were the University of Jamestown. They were just Jamestown College when Chris Ellingson was there. But yes, long-time 8A and great official in many different facets.
Officiates everything.
Does. By the way, we're approaching 9 o'clock. You're tuned into 106.5 FM KRJB, Ada, Minnesota. Freedom Fuel and Shine timeout right now on the field. Red Lake calls a timeout just to get things situated. For easy on, easy off, we're talking harvest time with Freedom Fuel and Shine. Mike, if you're driving a semi and you're hauling a load, right, easy on, easy off at Freedom Fuel and Shine. And the fastest pumps in town if you need to fuel up.
Oh, it sounds like a good idea if you're hauling a semi.
Or let's just say you're driving a passenger vehicle.
It could be an option too.
Fastest pumps in town. If you don't believe me, try it for yourself. And get your car washed. Freedom Fuel and Shine, Ada, with our timeouts.
Get your dog washed too.
You can. They have a pet wash there.
Yeah.
And they have the convenience of 24/7 vending machines, so you can stop in at any time. Driving through town. I'm just saying, these are all options.
My dogs usually just get washed off in the Wild Rice River, but once in a while the dog wash is a good spot for them.
It can be any time you need it. Rene Zenteno out of the timeout on a 1st and goal. He's going to keep it. No, he tried to give it to Berger. I think Aiden Berger had the ball. Or he didn't. It was a big pile up there, and I lost track of who had the football. The old binoculars couldn't see it either. I'm going to give Zenteno credit for no gain on the play and 2nd and goal at the 1.
Red Lake's playing tough up front. Trying to get a goal line stand here.
Yeah. 5 minutes to play. Cougars lead 47-0. Homecoming night. Like you said, down on the field, there's just a lot of people here, and there's very few needs for jackets or blankets or anything here tonight. That'll change for next week.
It's still in the 70s.
Yeah. Zenteno going to be pushed back. Was going to hand the football off. Now he's pushed forward. Did he get in?
Mike Martin signals touchdown.
Touchdown, Rene Zenteno and Ada-Borup-West. The offensive line bent and then pushed forward. And it's a 1-yard score for Rene Zenteno and Ada-Borup-West.
And a member of the Warrior team is a little slow to get up.
So the score comes 4:40 to go in the 4th. Ada-Borup-West, Zenteno. 1-yard touchdown run. Last extra point kick. That was by Reyes, and that one was no good.
Raphael's going to kick this one.
Rafael Lasarda, who muffed the punt return. Got to get that stat out there for him. Not that he probably wants that stat, but he did go back and try to receive. That was great. He's going to try the extra point. Mitch Finney's going to hold. Snap spot. Kick from Lasarda is up, and it is wide left. No good. So the extra point kick fails, and on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it's 53-0. 53-0. Ada-Borup-West leading Red Lake with 4:41 to play on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
say so much about your personality and personal style. At Valley Vision Clinic, they are happy to work with you in selecting frames that complement your features and vision needs as well as fit your budget. If you're not sure that glasses are for you, ask the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada about contact lenses. There are many advantages to consider when determining if contact lenses are right for you, and the knowledgeable staff at Valley Vision can answer any questions you may have. For all your eye care needs, call Dr. Dave Solseng and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada, 784-4091.
We've reached the stage where Dave Dahl is telling jokes over the loudspeaker. At least I think. I can't really hear him. It's because I got my headphones on, Dave. Otherwise, I'd be locked in. Welcome back to the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada. I'm all binoculars. Let's have a binocular duel here. Well, I know, right? Look at this. Here it is, Ada-Borup-West 53 and Red Lake nothing. Welcoming you back here to the Johnson Sports Complex. Homecoming game for Ada-Borup-West. They have one more home game left. They'll take on Mahnomen-Waban on the 15th. It's MEA Wednesday nights. Thunderbirds look to be the number 1 seed in Section 8A. On the return for the Red Lake Warriors this time, it'll be Xander Papagiorgio. And Xander crosses the 30-yard line and will be brought down at the... they're going to mark him down to the 35, 36-yard line. Here will be first down and 10. With running clock here, 53-0, Ada-Borup-West leading Red Lake. They're actually going to mark him back there at the 32-yard line.
Braxton Hendricks, T-guy.
Now, there's a guy.
Now that's a guy.
Here's a guy who gets a T. So the ball on their own 32. Now here's the thing. We like to bring up the T-guy reference because it's important. Someone's got to get it.
Well, if you don't do the little things right, you're not going to do the important things right.
You're right. Just like Joey Booing, who was asked to come up here late second quarter to help us with camera work, so I didn't have to keep doing all of it, and I appreciate that. Joey Booing, he might be the super sub of the game tonight.
That'd be a worthy winner.
Yeah, an extreme turn of events. How about Jourdain finding Demetrius Harris, who goes up for the catch, first down, Red Lake.
Really nice play.
Yeah.
They've been trying to dial that one up here for a little while, I think, and they finally got it executed. Maybe they get a couple more here and put something together.
A 13-yard connection to Demetrius Harris, his second catch of the game from Jourdain, and a first down for the Red Lake Warriors offense. Stay with us. Post-game report. We will have players, coaches to join us in the post-game. We look forward to that. Following Ada-Borup-West and Red Lake here tonight. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Jourdain will fire. He goes over the middle, and the pass is hauled in. Pass is catched by Papagiorgio at midfield. They'll move it up to the 49-yard line. A gain of 6 on the play for Red Lake.
Aiden Berger on the tackle.
Papagiorgio with a 6-yard gain. So it is Red Lake at Ada-Borup-West's 49. 2:45 to play here in this one. Facing a second down and 4. Warriors, Jourdain under center. Back to pass, rolls to his right, will fire pass. It's caught. Pass is hauled in again by Demetrius Harris across the 40. And it'll be a first down for the Red Lake Warriors, and a gain. This time will be a gain of 9 yards and a first down for Red Lake.
Mitchell Finney on the tackle.
So the Warriors pick up another Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Nick Wynn Agency, Ada, first down here tonight. 2:10 to play. 39-yard line is where the ball is spotted. A first and 10 for Red Lake. Just over 2 minutes to play in this one. Quarterback Jourdain will be under center. Two backs are split. Look to pass. Jourdain rolls to his right. Jourdain in trouble. He'll throw it. And incomplete. He was looking down that right sideline, trying to get it to Xander Papagiorgio, who kind of came on a wheel route that time. Incomplete pass. It'll bring up second and 10. Clock runs.
Look at the athleticism from Chris Ellingson over that rope.
One thing that
helping things out.
One thing that nobody will ever be able to not say. Chris Ellingson, athlete. Think about it.
Very much so.
He is. Proven once again right there. Back to pass. Rolling to his right. Looking right now, cutting back left side. Jourdain all the time in the world to pass this one. He'll fire a rocket. Pass is going to be incomplete. No, was it complete?
No, incomplete.
Okay, I was going to say there was a little tussle there, and I didn't see the ball. Incomplete pass. They had me fooled, but I'm about a mile and a half away.
The receiver thought that the ball had been intercepted, so he was tackling Carranza.
Good work. Astute observation on the sideline, Michael.
Just trying to help.
You're doing a great job. And so it'll be third down for the Red Lake Warriors. 40 seconds remains. Jourdain lines them up. 3rd and 10. Back to pass. Stands up in the pocket. Fires a pass down the sideline, and it's going to be incomplete. We get a flag coming down here, though, right at the spot. So I don't know if they were a little battler for the football or what was going on there.
Yeah, it's in the area of pass interference.
Mm-hmm. I believe the flag was thrown by Chris Ellingson.
This is correct.
I'm looking back, and I see our official now wearing the white hat, that being Jackson Lingus. He will make the play call. Timeout taken by Red Lake with 25 seconds to play. I am not sure. I did not see the penalty call, or if it was just picked up.
They're moving the ball forward. I'm going to guess
pass interference.
I'm going to guess pass interference.
Yes,
15-yard penalty.
There it is. So there's a timeout on the field. It's brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine Highway 9 Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town. So it is a 15-yard penalty. Ball will be now at the 24-yard line. So penalty on Ada-Borup-West, a pass interference. So Red Lake has, I believe, one timeout remaining now. 25 seconds running clock. So, Mike, in order for Red Lake, because they're trying to score, they haven't scored since week 1, a loss to Cass Lake Pena, and Red Lake has not won a varsity football game since the year 1999. They're out here trying to get some points right now, though, to get some points on the board for the first time since week 1 to Cass Lake Pena.
Yeah, and if they have one timeout left, they probably have 2 plays left.
That's exactly it. So we'll see. We'll see what the Red Lake Warriors have dialed up. Coach Nolan Desjardins drawing one up in the dirt here for the boys. Warriors looking. A 1st and 10 at the Ada-Borup-West 24-yard line. Jourdain is under center, barks out the signals. He'll take the snap. Look to pass. Fires. Pass is intercepted by Aiden Berger. Berger with the interception, and he will be going down here for Ada-Borup-West. Actually, the ball comes loose by Berger. And so I think Red Lake might have recovered the football. We'll see what the officials do. No, it was picked up by Ada-Borup-West. So that'll be the ball game. As that pick was the 2nd interception thrown today. Berger, they'll run the clock, and Ada-Borup-West will allow this one to expire. But it was Aiden Berger intercepting the pass, and the clock runs out on the contest tonight between Ada-Borup-West and Red Lake. A homecoming night victory for Ada-Borup-West on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Final score 53-0, Ada-Borup-West over Red Lake on KRJB 106.5 FM. 106.5 FM is KRJB, Ada, Minnesota, and on yourliveevent.com. We encourage you to stick around for our postgame report. We'll have players, coaches to join, our postgame accolades and final stats to be shared in Ada-Borup-West 53-0 win over Red Lake on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
This is Bruce Visser of Visser Grading. Visser Grading is a road maintenance contractor for the roads in Hendrum, Pleasant View, Lockhart, Anthony and Green Meadow Townships, Mary and Winchester, Strand and McDonaldsville, Hegney and Halsted and Lee Townships. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to blade and grade your roads, and we look forward to serving you for many years to come. Visser Grading wishes all students the very best in all of their activities. Visser Grading says give it your all in the academics, athletics, and the arts. Being involved in your school and its activities promotes teamwork that will guide you towards success. When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
For nearly 40 years, West Main Pizza has been serving up hot, delicious pizzas and other favorites, like sub sandwiches, calzones, chicken wings, pasta dishes, paninis, and more. With 2 locations on East Main in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, we offer dine-in, takeout, and online ordering at westmainpizza.net. Discover more than just pizza at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. Your neighborhood favorite since 1986.
Catch all the action of the fall postseason for Minnesota and North Dakota high school football and volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
Going down the field, it's picked off here from Kindred. Tanning Johnson to the 30, to the 25. Johnson, could he go? Yes, sir! A 45-yard pick six for
Takes it up, played high in the air by Horkin. Here's risky left side off of a touch. Kept alive Thornton. Now played high. Angle, Severson, smash! Count, good!
Check out the postseason schedule on yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. Three main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy. Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is completing post-frame buildings 80 by 80, 80 by 160, even 80 by 200. Need an addition or shop reskin? Cywick Lumber and Hardware has all materials. They'll complete to your customized building requests. Bifold doors, hydro doors for farm buildings, and metal sailed steel for durable construction. Whether it's new, an addition, or a repair, every building project can be done with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro. All materials, all in one place. Visit or call Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
The Ada-Borup-West Booster Club welcomes back students and staff for another school year. They hope we can all join together and make it a safe one. Please watch carefully for children if you're driving near school buildings, in areas where school buses are traveling, or where there are school zones or bus stops. The Ada-Borup-West Booster Club looks forward to a great school year. Ada-Borup-West Booster Club is proud to support the students in academics, fine arts, and athletics. Welcome back, Ada-Borup-West students, staff, and administration for another great school year from the Ada-Borup-West Booster Club.
Back here on the postgame report from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars 53-0 winners over the Red Lake Warriors here tonight. And our game summary is being brought to you by the Benedictine Care Community Mission Court at Ada. Trust a name in senior living. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars scored 3 touchdowns early in the first, took a commanding lead, and were able to hang on here tonight, getting some additional points in that first half, led 35-0 at halftime. A couple of scores in the second half for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars round out the scoring and win it 53-0, improving to 3-3 on the season, while Red Lake drops to 0-6 with the loss here tonight. As our game summary from the Benedictine Care Community in Ada and our Home Crown Realty post-game report. Let's run down to the field. We've got some post-game players to join us. Mike Erickson's down on the field with Ada-Borup-West. Players of the game here tonight, and our players of the game being brought to you by American Federal Bank in Ada. Stars here on the field. Mike Erickson's got Renee Zenteno for Ada-Borup-West.
Renee, congrats on a nice win and a really solid effort tonight. What were some things that your team did well tonight?
I'd say defense. We really picked it up on defense, and that I think that was our best thing of our game in this game.
Yeah, you offensively as well, you guys did a really nice job. Maybe a bit of a slow start getting a feel for the game, but once things started clicking, they started clicking. So what was the difference there? Did you just start feeling more comfortable, or was it something else?
Yeah, I was really more comfortable, and then we got our linemen to put in their splits, so I wasn't getting rushed every time, so that really helped too.
Yeah, again, congrats on a really nice night here, and go have fun at the dance. I'm sure you're going.
All right, thank you.
More to come. Here's our players of the game. It looks like we're going to be bringing in for Ada-Borup-West 64. That's Aiden Peterson in our players of the game.
Aiden, congrats on a nice win. It's been a week or two since you've been on the field dealing with a little bit of an injury. How did it feel to be back?
It felt great. It's awesome to be back.
Yeah, what was your favorite part of the night?
Favorite part of the night? Probably, I think I dominated my spot. I think we dominated defense.
Yeah, you got a little bit on both sides of the ball here. What are some things that your team did well?
Team's defense was phenomenal, and I think some of our offensive plays went very, very well.
Yeah, I noticed defensively it seemed that it was a team effort where guys are executing their roles, whether it's a gap responsibility or outside contain. Is that something that was coached up this week, or was that something that I don't know, you guys just started to figure out more throughout the game?
I think it's been coached for a while, but I think this game it really showed. It really came out this game.
Well, congrats on a nice win here, Aiden, and take care of yourself.
Yes, you too.
Very good, Aiden Peterson down there, and we got Jackson Reitmeyer coming in for post-game players of the game.
Jackson, congrats on a nice win here. You were pretty excited to start tonight, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Can you talk about what some of your favorite parts of the night were?
Oh, some of my favorite parts of the night, we had our linebackers, Emery and Aiden Berger, Emery Mahonen and Aiden Berger did amazing. They called what they needed to when they needed to, get into their gaps right away. That's been coached for a long time. It really showed tonight and last night, and yesterday in practice. I thought today went amazing defensively.
Yeah, I saw really great effort on the offensive side of the ball. You were the center. Can you talk about the offensive side and maybe a little bit of a slow start, but eventually you guys got settled in and started moving the ball?
On the offensive side of the ball, a lot of young guys came in who haven't gotten a lot of reps. We had a slow start. We didn't really know what we were doing, but after halftime, Coach Jorgensen came out. He told us where to block. He went over, left and right, stuff like that. Our skill guys really locked it in second half. Mitchell Finney did amazing tonight. Christian Visser did amazing tonight. I think overall, offensively, at the start we were a little slow for sure, but at the end we really picked up our speed, and I think towards the end it was very comparable to our defensive plays.
Well, congrats on a nice win, and go have some fun at the dance here.
Thank you.
Hey, if you feel like it, Mike, you could ask them one of their favorite dance moves if you want to get there. Jackson might have given you that answer. Mitchell Finney's going to join you next. I'm not sure about his dance moves, but you can always ask.
Oh, I will ask. Well, okay, tough question here. Kevin wants to know what your favorite dance move is.
Be careful.
I don't even have a favorite dance, but I'm not very.
We're on your event. You could show them.
Yeah, and show me the dance moves, bud.
I have no dance moves. I'm not really a dancer.
All right, that's a lie. But
I know he could dance. He could
that's
cut a
a
rug.
lie.
Come on
I've
now.
seen him dance.
He's Luke Finney's brother. Come on now.
All right, who's a better dancer, you or Luke?
Probably me.
Yeah.
I don't think Luke's really got any dance moves in his bag.
I love it.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Perfect.
We love it. So, Mitch, you had a really nice game. Offensively, you had some really nice runs. It seemed that when your offensive line clicked and you got past a linebacker or two, found some open space, you kicked it into another gear. I think you got faster since the summer. Talk about your offense performance here and kind of where the credit goes there.
Right away the line wasn't really cooking and no one was really didn't know what to do. And then at about halftime, Jorgie got kind of chewed us out a little bit. And then towards the second half, we just started to, everything started to click. And we started to get our blocks down. So that was pretty much the main part.
Yeah, that's a big part in it. If you execute, usually good things happen. Defensively, you played a lot of corner. And Red Lake had a pretty solid pass attack. They and a little bit of trickery with that, whether it's some sort of flea flicker play or a halfback pass. Can you talk about your responsibilities there or some of your favorite parts of the night on defense?
Didn't really do that good on the flea flicker passes, but I know Edgar, he had a lot of help from the free safety spot, so that really helped a lot. So I don't know. Edgar helped a lot.
Yeah, I saw Coach McCraven and Coach Wallin coaching up the backs a few times. What were they saying to you?
Just telling us to pass first, just get deeper since they're bigger than us. So we just gotta get back. Don't let up any points. Don't let them get us behind us. Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck, Mitch, here, and congrats on a nice win.
Yeah. Thanks, Erickson.
Hey, look at that. And Mitch did rush for 111 yards, 2 touchdowns tonight, by the way. Now, Christian Visser joins you as well down in the field.
Christian, you ready? Sure. You're going to miss your hour of fame here. Just kidding.
Big hour.
Big hour. All right. Christian, good work tonight. Lots of playing time for you. What were some of your favorite parts of the night?
Probably during the second half when we started getting our crap together and probably recovering a fumble. Those were some fun parts of the night.
For sure. I saw you take one snap there as well. Have you ever played quarterback before?
Yeah, I used to play quarterback, and when Renee is down, I was like, yes! So I want to play back quarterback, but I'm going to stick to halfback probably for now. And
sure. Yeah. Defensively, you say you got the fumble recovery. What positions were you playing tonight?
Weak side safety, and that's it. So.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Good. Great win. Good luck next week. Take care of your body and come back ready to play next week too.
All right. Thank you, Erickson.
There you go. Mike Erickson down on the field. Christian Visser, one of those players of the game here tonight from American Federal Bank in Ada, and also Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life Takes Energy, Enbridge.com, and Mitchell Finney is going to be our Enbridge Energy player of the game here tonight from the Ada-Borup-West Cougars here in their victory over the Red Lake Warriors. Enbridge player of the game. We will keep it right here on the post-game report. It's brought to you by Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. Our post-game coaches' comments are from Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead. Let Lori, Emily, and the team at Rivers Edge Insurance Agency go to work for you when it comes to insurance needs for you, your family, or your business. We'll keep it right here, and Mike Erickson's down on the field. He's got Ada-Borup-West football head coach Paul Tingham after the Cougars' 53-0 win over Red Lake on Friday night.
Coach Tingham, thanks for joining us. Really nice win. Congrats to your team, 53-0. What were some things that you're proud of your team of?
You know, we're pretty proud of the way the guys got better during the game. You know, our younger guys played 99% of the game, so it was really good for them to get that experience. And I think we saw a lot of improvement from them as the game went on. Then at halftime, we were able to talk to them and you know, just explain some things better and get some adjustments for them, and I think they came out and played even better in the second half. So that was really nice to see. And you know, they kept the 0 on the scoreboard and got, I'm not sure how many turnovers, but a few turnovers, a couple of interceptions and fumbles, and they were second half we blocked much better, and the running backs hit the holes harder and made some really nice cuts and had some nice long runs. So the improvement is what we really like to see, and that's what we saw throughout the game.
Health-wise, how did you come out of this game?
As far as I know, we are pretty good. Jimmy got dinged up a little bit, but I think he'll be fine. He sat out the whole second half, just precautionary there. So hopefully he's feeling good on Monday. Other than that, I think everybody came out pretty healthy. Renee cramped up a couple times, but he's good. He's good to go.
What's on the schedule for next week?
You know, we head over to Nevis. They've been a very good football team. They just jumped up to 11-man this year. Were they 9-man state champs? Was that last year or 2 years ago? Really good tradition there. Sean, their head coach, he retired after many, many years as the head coach. So they have a little combination of a new coaching staff and some new, obviously new players, but they've been a great program for the last, I know I've known Sean for about 25 years, and they've always put a good product in the field, and he hung it up this year, so I'm not going to get to see him, but I know they're going to be competitive and a good team. We've watched a little film already, and they're playing Park Christian tonight, I believe. So that'll be a good film for us to watch, good comparable since we played Park Christian already. So it'll be able to check out the matchups a little bit. So, we expect a really good football game, but we need to go over there and we need to get it done and get a win so we can kind of solidify where we're at in the playoffs for the seeding wise. So yeah, it's gonna be a good game. Long drive, but it's fun to go play good teams that we haven't played for a long time.
Kind of a slow start to your season. Now you got 2 wins in a row. What's going to be most important for you to finish off the season?
Just to continue to get better. We're, like I kind of said to the coaches, we're probably 5 plays away from being 5-1 right now, but we just didn't get it done against Bagley. It came down to 2, 3, 4 plays. Didn't get it done against Park Christian. We, let some points on the field that game, and then fourth quarter we just things didn't happen for us. So we're a couple wins now, but we've been really close in those losses. So we hope to see the improvements. So we get another close game like that. We're hoping to come out on the top, on top of it. That'd be the biggest thing, and those getting the experience is going to help us, and building a little depth tonight. You get some more guys in there and build some depth. You can see who can handle the varsity level and who's not quite ready yet. But yeah, we just want to keep improving, and then just make it as good of a playoff run as we can.
Well, good luck to you, and take care this week.
Hey, thank you.
That is Paul Tenjum, head coach, Ada-Borup-West football, joining us on the post-game coaches' comments from Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead. Let Lori, Emily, and the team at Rivers Edge Insurance Agency go to work for you and help you with your insurance needs, whether it's your family, your business. The insurance is handled with insurance from Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead. The postgame continues. Postgame report from Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. A couple more accolades to get to and final stats following Ada-Borup-West and Red Lake tonight. Ada-Borup-West wins it 53-0. And, oh, by the way, in the scores, it was Park Christian taking care of Nevis tonight. That final here was just a moment ago as Mahnomen-Waban 35-0 over Polk County West. Bagley beat Pine River Bacchus 28-22. It was a final here this evening. Park Christian 54-22 over Nevis, just as we were mentioning that in the post-game conversation. More to come on the Home Crown Realty post-game report after this on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Cooler weather is coming. Make sure your home stays cozy and efficient with blow-in insulation from Ada Building Center. Ada Building Center has received a huge truckload shipment of blow-in insulation. You'll now get better pricing and more ways to save. With every insulation purchase, the use of the blower is absolutely free. Lower your heating costs and keep those dollars in your pocket. Blow-in insulation. Now's the time to buy from Ada Building Center, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com with our post-game report here tonight on yourliveevent.com here this evening. Back to name our super sub of the game from Subway Ada, where you can always eat fresh. This part of our post-game report from Home Crown Realty. Our super sub of the game, Subway Ada. Remember that their Fresh Fit menu is available now. They've got 4 different sandwiches on the Fresh Fit menu for you at Subway Ada. Eat fresh. Guy who came in and subbed, I think tonight can be our super sub, and looking at a lot of bodies that came in and did some swapping here tonight, coming in and playing hard tonight for Ada-Borup-West and for Red Lake. David Hilliard, I thought a guy that came in, did a nice job here, and super sub tonight from Subway Ada is David Hilliard from the Ada-Borup-West Cougars tonight. Our Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game. Agassiz Precision Ag, your precision planting dealer in the area. Choose Agassiz Precision Ag, Hillsboro, 701-636-2119, planterdoc.com. And in the 53-0 Ada-Borup-West win over Red Lake, our play of the game, probably the fake punt. No, the block punt. Punt that was off of a teammate. So Rudy Reyes was back to punt for Ada-Borup-West. And his punt actually hit one of his teammates, a blocker up front. It bounced back, Reyes picked it up, and scampered 52 yards. That was a big play for Ada-Borup-West, kind of helped push things open in that second quarter, and play the game from Agassiz Precision Ag, Hillsboro. Planterdoc.com. The post-game connection tonight. Brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. HTC, they are how to connect. Choose Halstead Telephone Company in the rural areas and learn more at halsteadtel.com. Halstead Telephone Company partnering with R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, bringing you yourliveevent.com. HTC postgame connection. Halstead Telephone Company connection, I think, tonight. How about Connor Nelson to Braden Boeing and that touchdown to start the ball game, 24 yards through the air. It's a nice connection from Halstead Telephone Company. And in the trenches, digging in the trenches with Visser Trenching. They dig it, they work in the trenches, and they get it done with excavating work, selling and delivering rock, gravel, sand, dirt, and all your projects covered with Visser Trenching. And the guys were digging in the trenches tonight. Kudos and shout-outs to the second and third stringers for their efforts in the trenches tonight in this one. This Home Crown Realty post-game report bringing you the final stats tonight. after Ada-Borup-West 53-0 win over Red Lake this evening. Red Lake's Isaac Jourdain was 5 of 14 passing, 61 yards and an interception. It was Isaiah Oakgrove. He was 1 of 7, 31 yards and a score through the air. I said a score. I meant interception. Beg your pardon. They did not score. Interception. It was Oakgrove on the ground, 6 carries, 14 yards. It was Xander Papagiorgio, -2 on the ground, and Jourdain was -8 on the ground rushing. Demetrius Harris, 53 yards receiving on 3 catches. Jake Anderson, 2 catches, 34 yards, and Papagiorgio had a catch for 6. 92 passing yards, no rushing yards officially, so 92 total yards for Red Lake. They were penalized 4 times here this evening. They had 5, make it 6 turnovers in the ball game. Red Lake drops to 0-6. And the Warriors are next in action when they will travel and play Walker Hackensack Akeley next week. They end the season with Crookston in Red Lake. For the Ada-Borup-West Cougars tonight, their final statistics. For Ada-Borup-West, it was Connor Nelson, 1 for 1, 24 yards and a touchdown pass. Renee Zenteno had a pass completion for 17 yards tonight. Ames Facino, a carry, 52 yards and a score. It was Rudy Reyes, 2 carries, 92 yards and a score. It was Mitchell Finney, 17 carries, 111 yards and 2 touchdowns. Renee Zenteno, 15 for 46 and 2 scores. Christian Visser, 2 carries, 17 yards. It was Aiden, check that. It was, Aiden Berger, 3 carries, 4 yards. And Edgar Carranza, 1 carry for a yard. It was Gavin Johnson, a catch for 17. Braden Boeing, a catch for 24 and a touchdown. 323 rushing, 41 passing, 364 yards of offense for Ada-Borup-West tonight. Cougars were penalized 7 times here this evening and turned it over twice. Carranza and then Aiden Berger, the interceptions for Ada-Borup-West. Cougars are 3-3. They are at Nevis next week. Thanks to our sponsors for making our broadcast possible, including Home Crown Realty with our postgame report. Eric Smart, Brandon Dahl, and Christy Melting with Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. Thanks to you for joining us wherever you are. We appreciate you listening or viewing here tonight, the broadcast of Ada-Borup-West and Red Lake. Thanks to our sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you. Big thanks to Mike Erickson for assisting on the sidelines. Mike is done for regular season play. Josh Carlson the next couple of weeks. Enjoyed it. You got the experience tonight, Mike, and that is the important thing here this evening, and great post-game interviews as always. And to you for joining us, thank you. We appreciate you. The R&J Sports Nightcap coming up here in about an hour. Kaylin's got a bunch of scores and notes to pass along from the area sports here tonight. And tomorrow morning, Coach's Corner at 9 a.m. Who's our guest picker in the Coach's Corner with our pick the scores? You'll find out tomorrow morning when you join us. And find us on KRJB, rjbroadcasting.com, and on the R&J Radio app. Bison football and Gopher football tomorrow with R&J Sports, and Vikings on Sunday morning, again on Gold 101.5 KRJM on Sunday morning. Thank you. Appreciate you. From the Ada-Borup-West High School and Johnson Sports Complex, I'm Kevin Kochman, thanking you for joining us. Have a great weekend, everybody.